Hello! Welcome to tonight's special Critical Role themed edition of the Ocalian Nights.
Oh boy, yeah.
We are on part 2 of our adventure this evening. We started last week in the adventure of Frozen Sick. My name is Greg, your dungeon master for the evening. And before we do our recap, we're going to go ahead and go around the table so everybody can get caught up on what player they or what the name of their character is and who they are. And now that their characters are all level 2, woo! And we're going to start down at the end with Austin. And tell us about yourself and your character a little bit.
Hi, I'm Austin. I local around specifically the keepdowntown.com, as we like to always throw out. But husband of course, Nicole, part of the Wine with Witches. And my character is Victor, and his class is still being figured out. So.
You're just shrouded in mystery.
Multi-classing at level 2.
The Wine Witch
Yeah.
herself, Nicole.
Hi, my name's Nicole. I am playing Delphi, and this guy keeps tracking me, so we're gonna figure out what that's about later tonight. But yeah,
Not the character.
gotta crack the code on that. I do all things witchy as a warlock tiefling, and hopefully I'm gonna dig us out of some BS that we got ourselves into tonight.
Love it.
What are you saying? It's BS? Are you actually?
I was told to keep the cursing to a limited.
Yeah, but are you looking at me when you refer to things being BS? I mean,
who do you think I'm looking at?
I delivered the package.
No.
Darian Moser.
Yeah.
Darian, tell us about your. What a great segue to tell us about your character and yourself.
Hey, I have no idea what's going on. That's my character.
I was gonna say that's the shtick.
My character is Randolph, the rude boy. He may or may not be.
I'm an island boy.
He is an island boy for sure on the illustrious island, and he's a delivery boy. And yeah, he be dropping some packages. He may also be a ranger, so just watch out because I'd hate for you to have to run from his bow.
More reindeer than centaur.
More reindeer than
An
centaur.
arrow
I said
wrapped
he
in
may
a
be
cloud.
More rude boy than anything else.
Basically, might be a spleef, might be an arrow coming your way.
You just don't know.
We don't know.
Figure it out.
Across the table to our resident dungeon master extraordinaire, Mr. David Lugo.
I am David Lugo. I am the other half of Wine with Witches.
Just kidding.
Wow.
I'm totally just
Megan,
kidding.
you got
Megan,
a
go fight
hell of
you.
a
Honestly, I
makeover.
just want to say it's very bold to try to usurp a witch who can actually hex.
Somewhere Megan
That was
is
a
just like grabbing her
legitimate
crystal.
joke. I'm gonna roll a charisma check.
Yeah.
All right, that was a 4.
Okay, all right. No.
It was nice to know you.
Super not good. I was joking. Yeah, my name is David Lugo. You can find me on Tuesdays running the Ocalian Nights adventure right on this very channel. You can also find me at Haunt Scene on most platforms. Haunt Scene is a really cool group. We visit haunted attractions and locations around the East Coast of the United States. We pretty much do promo for them, and it's a passion project of ours. We don't get paid by these locations, but they do allow us into their events for free, which is very, very cool. So if you guys ever are into the haunt stuff, go and follow Haunt Scene. And I cannot wait to loop you guys in. There's a really cool conversation I believe we can have.
Oh, that's so
we'll
exciting.
work on it for
You
the
can
future.
find out David's latest haunt adventure in our story on right now, which was from the Haunted Trail.
Heck yeah, from Sir Henry's Haunted Trail.
It is in
which
our story on
located
Facebook.
in Plant City, Florida. They are going to be doing something on the 11th and 12th. I got to visit their houses and their trails, and they were legitimately really scary. They are doing like a legit Valentine's Day special where the houses you go into are themed to like husband and wife or sirens pulling your man away.
Oh,
It's
honey.
really cool. So go check out
dope.
Sir Henry's Haunted Trail, located in Plant City. Follow us on Twitch for all Ocalian Night stuff. And go and check out our YouTube channel where we upload things after the specific window of Twitch video placement. I'm sure there are better words to
Oh
use
my
there.
God, so much socials. All on the
Yeah.
YouTube channel, all my links.
Yeah.
Executive producer extraordinaire, Mr. Ryan. I'm sorry, we never got into your character,
It's okay,
sir.
man.
Oh, yeah.
My character,
Who
I am
are you?
playing Christian. He is a newly elected church cleric, and he is hoping to find his way forward and help the group best he can.
He's a small baby child.
Yeah, he's a little kid. He's a 14, 15, no, I think 15, 16-year-old. His birthday's coming up soon. He's not
An
too excited
absolute
about that.
infant.
Aw.
Yeah. And Ryan Mace, our executive producer.
Extraordinaire.
Hi guys, I'm doing that executive producing thing right now, on the scenes, not behind the scenes.
He multitasks, he plays, he executive produce, he chads like nobody else chads.
Chad, yeah. Hi guys, I'm playing Chad. Chadwick Summer Child. Yeah. Big hair, big muscles, big brawn. Not the brains.
A strange relationship with a dwarf. Crime lad,
Oh.
apparently, as we'll delve into later here.
Yeah.
Chad gets around.
Chad gets around. Also, the ranger,
Uh-huh.
too. Chad.
Chad,
Chads.
he was, I know.
Also on our Facebook story right now, Heirs of Isildur, which is one of our local creators. They are doing their Kickstarter campaign. I believe they almost hit their initial goal in one day. So we got links for all that story on our Facebook page, on the Instagram story, and the Facebook story. Also, anybody that watched last night, our regular campaign, Huddy's Escape Room. Hunter was amazing to play with last night, an amazing kid. He represents Huddy's Escape Room. We've got all that information as well on the Facebook page. And those are really some cool escape rooms. I really can't wait to go check
Super
them out.
excited.
Local Ocala treasures. So,
We should do an escape room.
yeah, we should do Huddy's
Huddy's
Escape Room
Escape
to be
specific.
specific.
I feel like we'd end up yelling at each other by the end
Apparently
of it.
one's like themed like for Chucky and everything.
It's pretty
good.
cool.
All right. And on that note,
Ooh.
we cue the music. Yeah. You never saw Mallrats?
And we're back.
Yeah,
Was it
I-
Mallrats or was it Jane Silent Bob Strike Back? It's
Well,
like
it
an
was
on that
horror
note.
music either
We
way.
cue the music.
Cue the music.
So here we are, last week in Frozen Sick, a critical role adventure run by the Ocalian Knights. We began in Pale Bank Village, where the community leader Elro Aldatar was gathered around a funeral for
Ergon Wenth.
Ergon Wenth. Ergon was a dwarf that seemed to go out on an adventure over to Iselcross, where the ruins of a fallen society are found. And it seems that he brought back something that is turning people into ice cubes. We first found out that Elro himself had already succumbed to this and became a ice cube. We began our scene with Christian, a small upstart religious boy, it would seem, leading the prayer services. The villagers weren't necessarily happy with you about that, but there you were, doing your little prayer thing. You had a big buff friend named Chad, who kind of chatted up the whole Chadding world, one chat at a time. Also into
We're
town.
gonna get you laid eventually, buddy.
I have
That's a Chad promise.
There's a thing about I'm not allowed. I'm sorry, Chad.
Your god's not a Chad. He should be more
Elro
like
requested
Zeus.
that they look into this mysterious problem which had come over Ergon. Ergon was the dwarf?
Yeah, Ergon's the guy who died.
I love when my players take notes.
Hell yeah, man. And then
'Cause I'm
Tolgi.
scrolling. Tolgi!
Yeah, baby.
Oh, Tolgi and Chad we'll get into in a minute, but also at this funeral, a mysterious tiefling dark artist seemed to be there. Sent perhaps by the traveler, as Elro alluded to. But also next to Chad was a crimson-clad swordsman. And for some reason,
take
there
it.
seems to be a connection between this crimson-clad swordsman and Christian. A mysterious matching ring or red jewels. And we don't quite know what the connection is there, but it seems to be happening.
Cool.
While at the same time, Victor seems to be making eyes at Delphi, our warlock, even though she hasn't quite noticed yet, and they're not the Valentine's-y kissy-kissy eyes. You're a practitioner of the dark arts, and we're doing a heckin' concern. So they go and they check out Ergon's. They checked out Ergon's cabin, found signs of a struggle. Something had been broken into. They were or before they got there, they ran into a strange reindeer with big antlers,
Hey, so much snow.
doing lines of snow because it's good for hydration. And also had a mysterious package which nobody could seem to get into, no matter how much Delphi made friends with her.
Well, you got to sign for the package.
And nobody can seem to sign
you
for
gotta
it.
sign for the package.
We checked out Ergon's cabin, found signs of the struggle. We went out to Tolgi's cabin, where we found Tolgi herself, almost frozen with this strange sickness turning people into ice. Chad
Oh, and Pelk, too. Pelk was dead.
told everybody to wait outside, and he would take care of it. We heard a crunch from inside the cabin, and Chad walked out in a bit of a mood for Chad. What was the connection between Chad and this criminal dwarf? We don't know. Perhaps we'll find out tonight on the continuation of Frozen Sick. But nonetheless, Tolgi told them to go into Croaker Cabin, a cabin known for large frost frogs, where the rest of her syndicate were hiding out, specifically her sister named
Halil.
Halil. Oh, note-taking players.
I do what I can, man.
They go into this cave. They fight they put a board across the lake, or the small, like, pond-like lake inside of this cave, and they fight some frost frogs. And because of the ruckus, they look up after fighting and defeating these frogs in very Chad-like manner, I might add, Chad. And they look up and defeat these frogs, and standing there is Halal.
Yep. Halil.
Halal.
Yep.
A fanatic of Tiamat. She looked at them all surprised and said, "Praise be Tiamat." Even though icy blue veins of the disease across her were already seeming to take over, flames still erupted in her eyes. Which is where we pick up tonight's adventure. So you all find yourself, you just defeated these toads. I do believe, who's in the water at this point?
I'm still in the water.
Victor and Christian still in the water?
And Chad too, I'm pretty sure.
And Chad, you
Yeah.
just...
Chad, yeah.
So, like, Chad is sitting, like, in, like, a pile of just
Gore.
gross guts and
Yeah.
frogs and everything.
Cool,
There
cool,
seems to be
Blood
a
for the
strange,
blood god.
like, they have, like, an icy blue blood, but even that seems to be having a strange reaction to Victor's clothes. You're starting to begin to notice, like, some kind of pattern happening with him there. But, like, you don't have much time, and then out on the surface on this side is Randolph, who's shooting off arrows, and Delphi, who, in strange warlock fashion, was dropping Eldritch Blast.
So
Go
strange.
figure.
And then, so now you look up, and on the shore on the other side, there are 6 cult fanatics, and in the middle is this high priestess, which it looks like she has like another side, a side cultist next to her, and she's just looking at you all, and after saying "Praise Tiamat" with flaming eyes.
How aggressive is her stance? Can we see weaponry like drawn? Okay,
She
so
has
just
her
standing
hands
there,
on
perfect.
her. She has her hands on her robe,
Awesome.
like almost with like a quiet confidence
Awesome.
of like complete understanding of this situation.
Unless anyone has anything specific they'd like to do, I'd like to find my way over to Chad and kind of use him to kind of pick myself up out of the water
Yeah,
a little
I'm
bit.
basically just not like running, turning around, but slowly backing up, getting out of the,
like,
trying to
kinda
get
like
out of the water, back to
Yeah.
where we came from
Sure.
originally. Just kind of.
I'm moving almost forward. Like I want to be seen in front of her, and I want to grip my medallion or amulet, and I want to say, "Look, Halil, Tolgi sent us. Are you okay?"
She, at the mention of Tolgi, and she like looks at your amulet, and she looks at your amulet, and her eyes light up. And so once again, she looks around at her, what appears to be her congregation, and she says, "Tiamat be praised! We are saved!"
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm here to do, is save and protect. And I look back over at the crew behind me.
Yeah. No, we want to protect you. That's why we're here.
Yeah.
Everybody give me a group persuasion check.
Yeah, buddy.
Persuasion.
Where's Chad when we need a Chad to seal the deal?
I know.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Did you not want?
We're starting off strong tonight.
We are
folks.
going strong tonight, kids.
-1 persuasion,
You
man.
ran off the rude boy.
Rude boy. All right, so
There's a
12.
15 over here.
Okay,
12
14.
here.
not
15,
1, but a
14.
4.
But 4?
But a 4.
Randolph?
12.
12.
Looking at an average of like 10 or 8.
I'm about to say, I don't think that's how math works.
She just looks at you all and looks at the board. She says, "It would seem destiny awaits us all. Come, warm yourselves by my fire."
Oh, thank
We'll
God.
take it.
Yeah,
Not ready for
Absolutely.
fight.
I want to hold on to. I'm gonna let Chad do his thing and kind of wade the water while I kind of hold on, because I'm fairly heavy in my armor. I'm a pretty weak individual.
I'm
Okay.
cold, heavy, and soggy.
So I'm gonna use him, and as he approaches the bank of the water and kind of chads himself out, I want to use the hand to get out.
Okay, so you all kind of like, you're going to make your way up onto the board.
Yep.
It's a
And
magic
like,
trick.
just
And I'm
kinda-
just like not really actively searching, but I'm kind of just like passively looking for anything that looks weird.
Strange. So, I mean, besides like the big ice frogs and everything.
Right, like no like
Um,
arcane symbols or
Roll
anything.
me a knowledge, arcana, or religion.
I'll do Arcana. I'm good at
Nice.
that one.
Probably more religion. I'm gonna go with.
Religion? I'm also good at that one. Oh yeah. Natural 19,
Nice.
23 with
Nice.
the additives.
The
So-
definite Tiamat, the Dragon Queen. These are definitely like her cultist fanatics. You can kind of tell the difference. It's her, Halil, and she also seems to have one follower next to her, which is a tall elven, also gaunt. You all can definitely tell, like, they kind of like, as you all cross over, they kind of like make way for you, like go forward. And Halil and her tall elven follower are kind of like heading towards. You can see further in the distance a large roaring fire with sleeping bags all arranged around it. These, like the definite marks of Tiamat on Halil and her follower.
Okay.
The fanatics around her all have the signs of frigid woe.
Okay.
Which, to catch everybody up, frigid woe is the name of this disease.
Yep.
It seems to have been brought by Ergon across to the local village through some manner of blue vials, we've discovered. And these vials and this frigid woe seems to be infesting people. And you see this frigid woe, like the beginnings of it, the icy veins on the faces of all the fanatics. Halil, you can't quite see, but from the distance you can tell she seemed to, even from the distance where you were at before, you can tell Halil was in a little bit more of an advanced state. The cultists themselves, you don't feel are like Tiamat fanatics. You get the more impressions that they're, you probably recognize some from some around town,
Sure.
Chad and Christian, as members of the Udalot crime syndicate.
Sure.
The people who kind of move in the fence goods. Like just the shady characters around town that for some reason you know your friend Chad had run-ins with, but mainly around the small dwarf.
Sure.
He would never admit it. Or would you, Chad? Whatever your relationship with Tolgi was.
You gotta give us something.
You probably should.
Spill the deeds. Spill that tea.
Hey, man, we don't be keeping secrets from our friends here.
When I was young.
All right, and that's where we're going to leave it, because this is a PG-13. So Chad obviously had some kind of meeting with that. You walk into the
Mama, please.
next cavern. A massive fire burning in the center of this cavern. It's smoke venting up
Wow.
through a narrow stone chimney. The flames illuminate a rough
Chad,
painting
yes.
of a 5-headed dragon that dominates the north wall of this room. Bedrolls are spread out beneath the mural around this giant crackling blaze. Halil sits in front of it, and at this distance as you walk up, you notice her face has dragon tattoos on it. But the dragon tattoos are being infested with these icy blue veins. And even once she sits in front of the fire, you, even with your passive perception, you can tell she's just like, and the Udalots is all kind of gather around her almost in like a prayer circle.
Do we know if it's a contact disease? Do we have any information about that just yet?
There was
Victor,
there was
some
spores.
spore
I know the
activity,
spores
right?
were there,
Mhm.
and I
There's
have
always
worn gloves
spores.
and treated it as if it was contact. But I don't know if you ever gave me the information if it was or not.
No,
I
we
don't
don't
think so.
quite know for sure or
Okay.
not yet. You definitely have concerns at this point, Victor. So knowing that, I'm assuming you all would be like a little cautious.
I would like if this I want to potentially speak this out loud, but I don't want other people to know. So if it doesn't seem like a safe environment to do so, then I'm just going to
So
do
you
it.
like before you go up on the board, like you all
Beautiful.
probably have like a moment before you like get up on the board and cross over. Like if you wanted to like
Awesome.
kind of pass some words between.
So I want to cast the light cantrip, which is going to give me a kind of aura of light, and I want to be very cognizant of anyone who approaches within the borders of that light cantrip. And that kind of is our last line of defense.
That's
almost.
our quarantine bubble.
Yeah.
Is that your safe social
Yeah.
distancing?
Kind of in
Oh
the
man,
mind.
this thing is
a little
That's
bit
fair.
about what I'm thinking is going to
In your
happen. So
bubble.
there's a 20-foot radius that surrounds me and or them, and I would hope that kind of draws everyone away.
You
That's my
cross
bubble.
over, and like as you cross over, remember the board's on the far wall.
Sure.
And as you cross over and you come to the end of the board, you're in single file line. They are standing lined up 3 on each side as they've gone through, and they're kind of like aggressively standing there where you have to like go through the little gauntlet of them.
Sure.
But they're leaving you just enough room, like you don't have to. I'd say they're probably giving you maybe 6 feet on each side, but you have to go through the 6 of them to follow Halil and her companion.
Can I stop Halil as we approach the fire and ask her about this disease? Like, are you like you are clearly afflicted at the moment?
She turns around and sits. So like you're all gonna make your way into the cavern then, and like you make your way in. You see the giant mural of Tiamat. She sits in front of the fire, and her acolytes, like you
Definitely.
all come in, and her acolytes kind of like go out behind you. They keep their distance from you, seemingly entirely too coordinated for like a ruffian group of
Sure.
people.
Not
but
good.
but with the same like religious devotion you'd expect.
Sure.
Victor, you can definitely gather that these people, like, they're looking to her. Actually, give me perception checks, Christian and Victor. I'm assuming you two would probably be the first to come over.
17.
17?
That's an 8 on my die. It's not going to be pretty, but perception total is going to look like a 12.
12? Something off about these people. You can definitely sense the fear in the Oodalots.
Okay.
And they are looking.
I like to think I'm scrolling like my book, and like it's not quite high. Like, oh,
Yeah.
what does it say about gold? I'm not finding it.
And then Delphi or Randolph would come next. Delphi.
Mm-hmm.
And then Chading it on up through the rear. Like,
Yeah, I wouldn't be far behind Victor.
okay. So she sits down, and as like you begin to ask these questions, you know of the frigid woe by now.
Yes, we do, and we know about your sister.
Is it over yet? Who did it? Did she do it herself?
It's not.
How
over.
long was it been? How far was she?
It's not. It's not
And
over
she
yet.
like kind of pulls herself in for a minute and like starts to pray and everything. Tell me Tolgi's fate.
Tolgi's okay. She wants you to be safe, and she sent us here.
Deception check.
Sounds good.
Oh, Christ. The church boy's lying.
We need to. This is very scary. They're
Yeah.
surrounding us.
Yeah.
We're in frigid woe.
It's correct.
18 on the motherfucking die.
Woohoo!
Spicy boy.
Ooh.
That is a deception of 19.
19.
Hell yeah. That's one big
Tiamat be praised, she remains safe. What fate aligns strange, especially for one of you who bears the mark of the red dragon. And she looks at the gem around your neck.
I am actively keeping mine hidden.
Is
Stealth check.
Am I next to them?
Not yet. You're still
Yeah,
like
boy.
on the way.
Who am I next? Am I next to?
you're behind.
You're
You're
back.
still like behind the horse. I mean reindeer. I
Yeah.
mean Randolph.
15 with
Randolph.
bonuses.
I kind of nudge Randolph and I go, you know.
Are you touching my butt again?
She rolls a natural 20.
Oh shit!
Because like immediately like
Yeah.
her eyes light
Like-
up as she looks at like the red thing, and like you're just like
Trying
but like
to.
the same thing at the same time. She like looks at you, and like saw the ring.
Okay.
First nat 20 of the
That's
night.
badass. I didn't know
Makes
that
up for
this
my nat
was a
one.
symbol of your religion.
Holy child, you seem to have a calling. Did you know it was in the service of Tiamat, or did you think other gods mattered? Tell me of your god, child.
I thought I served the lady. I didn't think.
If
that
you
it was,
thought, then you must not have faith.
I am very new. You speak the truth.
I am but a
I'm
wee
not
lad.
supposed to be in this role yet.
But yet fate has brought you here. Do you believe in the gods or your god?
I do believe in the gods, and I'm very familiar with Tiamat, and I know the power and strength and evil. That's
Damn.
exciting.
Dang, just lay it
Evil
all
is a
out there.
subjective word,
Lay it all
child.
out there.
I suppose you're right.
Ooh, damn. I gotta do it.
Go ahead.
That's
What do you got to do?
It's on the character sheet.
What are you doing?
Evil is not subjective.
Oh, really? So, what
Look
is
at my
your reaction?
flaws.
Oh. Are you just gonna go up and be like,
Oh,
No.
he's going in.
no?
No, I'll let me see the exact. Explain to me why you think evil is subjective.
There are many faces, many heads to the dragon queen.
Mm-hmm.
What is chaos to the spider is normal to the fly.
Death is death.
And death will call for all of us one day. Who will be waiting for you? For you bear the mark as well.
Kellenvor symbol. The Lord of the
Ooh.
Grave.
The gods are strong today. Praise be to Tiamat.
Oh boy, we got a holy bunch of people here, don't we?
I hear you guys talking about.
I even
Aw.
smell the stench of the traveler here with us today.
That's just weed.
That's
probably.
just my. Those
I
are
was-
molded
I-
pastries.
I was thinking that you guys maybe were gonna leave.
Oh
out
my God! It's
Ja.
even the man himself is here. Are you one of his little?
Shitty.
You know,
Are you one of his little delivery horses? How many gods, like so many heads of Tiamat? Praise be her name.
I'm feeling that's kind of racist.
Ja,
Are
Ja
you like coming
provides.
walking up now?
Okay.
Yeah.
As you enter into, she looks at you.
Do I recognize her? Kids don't sleep
Was
with
it
crazy.
that bad?
Shad!
She must have gotten
She
into my
sent me-
quiver.
Shad!
She must have got
And
some
she
on
like
my-
looks back and like bows down before Tiamat.
She got some
Her
on my gut.
I mean, last time I
mirthfulness
left, it
is as
died.
good as her greatness, for she has sent me freaking Chad.
Chad, yeah?
Is she?
And she stands up and she points her finger at you. As she points her finger at you, her line of flame erupts and it shoots towards you. But as it shoots towards you, all of a sudden, like the light around your necklace, Christian, like lights up for a minute, and it just turns into a frozen thing. You know what you did to my sister, Chad. Tell me, was it you there? I can smell something not right here.
Was she the blonde?
Check on her. Go now. Check on my sister. And like a couple of the fanatics like go running out.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of hazy that
Oh
night.
no.
You missed it.
Oh,
She goes
no.
walking up to you.
Oh no.
I looked down at her.
How many of them went out?
Yep.
I make a seduction roll on her.
Oh no.
I have to potty.
I let. he. I have to potty. He can't go alone. He's just a boy. I have to go escort him.
Sit down, all of you.
He's
You in
gonna
the
pee
middle,
himself.
Chad.
I have to potty.
It happens.
I leave the. I attempt to leave the room in the direction that the two people who left.
Oh my gosh.
I give her my seductive eyes.
Do your work, Chad.
Yeah, Chad.
19.
She has extreme disdain for you. You can tell in her eyes. We don't know what
Aaron,
happened.
I kinda- I put my hand against her face and I just kind of caress it and I do the thing with the finger.
Oh, great.
I just go,
Contacts.
No. Don't worry about your God. He's right in front of you tonight.
Whoa.
Chad.
Persuasion check.
Whoa.
I
It's
did.
taking everything I have not
19.
to stab him. Like,
No,
I'm-
following me.
yeah, I mean, I've got that, but also kind of want to stab him.
Randolph and Delphi,
Mhm.
you see this interaction happening between
Mhm.
Chad and Halil.
And I'm just.
And he does this. And like all of a sudden you see that look come over her face. Of disgusted resignation. And you two are both just like, no freaking way.
Is
Oh,
Chad
God.
interacting with me? Oh shit.
So
She's more like Chad,
we gotta
sweet, simple Chad.
sweet, simple
I
chat.
comb my hair a little bit.
That's good. That's good. I want to chill this lady out. Like I'm gonna reach into my quiver and I'm gonna pull out the fattest spliff.
No.
The fattest
That's not gonna
incense
chill him out.
stick that I can find, and I'm going to just pitch it.
It does the
toward
exact
fire
opposite. She
because
becomes
I
more
want
paranoid very
I want
quickly.
the smoke from this this magical spliff-shaped arrow to fill this cavernous area and maybe chill this lady out a little bit because our
It
friends
goes
making me
towards
nervous.
it goes towards the circle, the elf that was with her. Actually, he just holds his hand up.
Does he grab? Does he pass
Join
it?
us around the circle. Communion will begin now.
Was I able to leave? I want to follow the two. Their wall of people kind of blocking.
And like she sits down and she looks up at Chad. Pats the ground next to her.
When I sit down, I pat my lap.
No.
And then I do the thing with my
I
eyes.
think are you gonna pass
At
that?
this point, I don't know if I
I
should.
say
be
Are you
gonna go
yelling.
sit next
Like,
to her?
I kind of
I say
feel
to
like
the
I just
elf,
wanna
are you
see
gonna
where this
pass that?
pans out.
Yeah, so he's sitting down.
They don't
So
kill
he's
him.
sitting
Going
down.
to.
Halil comes and
I
sits
know
next to
this.
her. And then Chad, and she like does this, and Chad goes and sits next to her.
Chad's like, I'm in.
He's done
Chad?
this to himself.
I'm on the left of the elf.
Chad?
She resists your charms on this one, but you sit next to her, and like he passes the duchy to his left hand side to her,
Thank goodness.
and then like to you,
Perfect.
and then so Randolph, are you gonna sit next to Chad?
Yeah. No, I'm next to the elf, man.
Oh, you're next to the elf on the other
Yeah,
side.
yeah, 'cause
Okay.
The elf caught it, so.
All right.
So it's like-
everybody else.
It's her, Chad,
It's the
elf.
Elf.
Randolph, her, Chad.
Okay.
Like around the.
Yeah.
And it's like
Okay.
the big flaming brazier.
And if
like
we make the
thing.
full circle,
Yeah.
you be next to Chad, then me, then Delphi.
Perfect. Yep. Ideal location for me.
Okay. And like
I think I awkwardly sit, like, think Chad's talking to me, and I go to, like, accidentally sit on his lap. He's like, no. her."
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Bro, not tonight. Hold up.
Sorry, man.
Don't cock block me.
Sorry, man.
I'm working here.
we come together in communion tonight. More gods than we ever expected to be here. Yet it feels so
You're
right.
welcome.
Under the watchful eye of Tiamat. For we have prayed for her, and we have prayed for deliverance. Some of us are good. And she looks at Christian. Some of us, neutral. Some of us, the essence of chaos. Some of us thirst for blood. Some of us are Chad.
Chad, yeah.
But tonight, the answer must be made. What do you offer?
Boating music too.
Incense. If you breathe it, it'll make you.
She takes it and throws it into the fire. Flame erupts. I need everybody to give me a constitution saving throw.
Yes. Enjoy it.
Oh shit. That was in my pocket. Yeah, that's good. Okay. 19.
Well,
21.
19, 12, 21?
Unnatural 20.
Natural 20?
13.
13. You all like take it in and like all of a sudden like you get a little spacey for a minute. and like you kind of like close your eyes and you come to and you realize all of a sudden the fanatics are behind you. It seems like there's more of them than there was before, but you can't quite be completely sure because they seem to be like right outside of the perimeter of your light. You're not sure if it's shadows or if it's more of them, and you're not sure what's going on with Hillel. She's like, communication lines have been opened. You all must now question what your gods are, what your gods mean to you, why your gods have sent you. Who seeks answers?
Christian stands up.
I'm not surprised. You have unknown paths ahead of you, I can tell already. It bears the color of the red dragon of Tiamat, most powerful. But do you even believe your path is set? Or do you believe this is only the beginning for you?
I am sure that I'm just starting my journey.
You might be surprised where you'll go or where you'll be. And she looks up. Give me a religion check.
Perfect. That is a 9 total.
9 total. You swear.
That's perfect.
You swear you're not sure if it was the working of the shadows or what, but you look up at the dragon, the painting of Tiamat on the wall, and you're not sure if it was the shadow or if the painting itself, actually, the eyes of the red dragon shifted at you for just a moment. But I'm not sure. This one shall be the conduit, but we still seek answers.
Must I sacrifice something to the fire?
What do you offer?
Well, if this is to be my seat in life, then, and I take the book that I have been holding on to, that I kind of been buried my nose into for answers, which obviously I can never find in the book, and I throw the book in.
What seems to be 5 flaming dragon heads appear out of the fire, and as they coalesce, they turn into the different 5-colored heads of Tiamat. For a minute, they all, like, a flame explodes above it, and there's just a large swirling ball of the different 5 colors of flame of Tiamat. She's like, it's beginning to happen. More! Who has more?
I'm very silently just stand up. My offering I've pulled out of my multiple little sacks that I've got across my waist is a really clear, sharp opalite crystal, but it's also got like this bluish hint to it. Kind of looks very familiar to like the icy veins that you're seeing all over her body. And then also a key, which kind of symbolizes that locked door presence that the traveler can unlock for people. So between the two, I toss them into the fire.
A line like perfectly bisects the ball, and it like starts to float towards you all. You. Oh, you.
Are you sure? It wouldn't be PG-13.
Who has more?
I'm gonna say, kind of within all of this, is just that for what I'm coming here for, all of this ties back to the 9 realms of hell, and if you have any involvement in any of this, there will be hell to pay.
Tiamat, we'll see you there. Ah, more. Who offers more?
Jed stands up. It's like, all right, you need a god's offering? I can do that. And I...
Cleanest way you can.
The zipper of my pants goes down.
Please light on fire. Please light on fire. Please light on fire.
I look intently at the woman. There's
I'm
a
seeing this just from like the PG perspective, where like your 2 legs just come over the camera.
There's
just
there's some liquid that happens and it goes into the fire. I give the gift of life to the flames. I sit
Chad,
back
no.
down.
Chad, no. Like Chad, like all of a sudden, like goes back and just like patting at something, almost as if parts of him have like caught on fire. Give me a Constitution saving throw, Chad.
12.
12. 2 points of burning damage.
To the
Not the
Yes.
hottest woman I've been with.
It might be permanent. And then, like, all of a sudden, like, a pentagram, like, the line that bifurcated, like, turns into a 5-pointed pentagram and begins to open around this fire pit.
I told you Chad was a god.
She looks at one of the fanatics and looks at you. And the fanatic goes and bows down in front of you. And Halil looks, he goes, I know you're kind. And she looks at the fanatic, and the fanatic just pulls out his knife and slits his throat, and blood pours out all in front of him. And it just, like, starts to spurt at you. And he just falls down to the ground.
Alright, clear
You all
for the
notice that
dramatic.
this blood does not seem to be hitting Victor directly, but it's just pooling in front of him.
Start laughing, not quite hysterically, but to the point of being like, close. Not quite on there.
I know that like we didn't afford for dry cleaning in like our budget, but this is a bit much.
Look, you don't dress for wet work and then have blood get on you. The point being is, I am not a vampire. That's a little racist that you would assume I am a vampire. However, if we're doing offerings, and I love randomly rolled trinkets because it always comes back to great, I pull out 3 or 4 dragon teeth.
Uh-huh.
Everyone and this is, I love long-term DMing. Everyone knows about your brother, though a god, but there's another brother that no one knows about. And Kellamvor is my god. He's the Lord of the Dead in balance. But the true god of balance, the one that came before, was Null, the 3rd dragon sibling.
Yep.
I crushed the dragon teeth. We could play this game. And just sling it.
And the portal opens. And standing there, through the other side of the portal, is just rushing winds of snow and ice and a blizzard. And all of a sudden the winds clear, and there before you, it seems to be a ruins which is falling. Looks like it's half falling into the ocean. She says, Isocross awaits you, as does your fate.
Yeah, not the spookiest hole I've gone in.
You will bring us a cure. Because I
I'm
know
gonna get a nap in before this.
some of you are good. Some of you have faith. Many of you are here. But one of you is in danger. And like at this time we kind of cut to Chad, where it's just like he's just like put his hammer into the head of Tolgi, and the spores exploded in Chad's face. And there, slightly on Chad's neck, is one blue vein.
Do we notice this?
You do.
I knew it.
No, this is just like it's like a mod. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
A little young for Virico's veins.
Everybody 6 feet apart. Okay.
Yeah,
This
don't
is a
touch it.
pandemic. I've been through these.
Halil, do we have a chance to rest before we head out? We want to find a cure. I need to protect
We've been going for
Chad.
like 24 hours
Pray.
straight.
Yeah.
Bro, there's nothing wrong with me. Look at me. I'm in the peak, peak of my health.
I want to drop down before the fire, and I would just want to rattle off some hopes.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing that not to a specific person, just hopes.
Religious check with advantage.
Let's go a 16 and a 14 on the die, baby. So that's gonna be a 21.
Your prayers have been answered. You're all well rested.
Let's go!
Hell yeah, boy!
Yay.
And level 2.
Let's go.
Let's do
I totally
it.
did pocket some of the blood on the ground, though, just so y'all know.
Totally pocketed
Yeah.
blood.
Who needs
Not a
puppets?
vampire, I swear.
Do we have any sort of timeline on this disease, on how long it takes for the afflicted to fully turn? Obviously, Tolki has had, Halil has had this for quite some time.
She's got the power of God and anime on her side.
Give me a
Wow.
medicine check.
Okay, great.
But
Can I help him out with this?
Yeah,
Considering,
yeah.
it's a bit of my
Yeah.
past. Okay, so just
Yeah,
roll
feel
it.
free, feel free.
Who's
Okay.
got it?
Your
Yeah.
medicine's better
It's
than mine.
You want a medicine check? No, you probably got medicine.
Okay. Good.
I would.
My
I would.
medicine's a +4.
You're good. Go roll.
Good,
Yeah.
good, good.
Yup.
All right, a 17 + 4, looking at a 22.
There you go. Atta
Oh.
boy.
21.
You figure you probably got 30 days.
30 days. Okay, cool. cool, cool.
Mhm.
Chad, we'll
After having
don't
witnessed
say
what
anything.
happened with Victor,
Mhm.
I'm
Well, there's
pretty
nothing
well
wrong, bro.
traveled
Yeah.
at this point in my life.
I mean, you've cured
Can
me of many other
do I have
afflictions
an
from
understanding or any kind of insight
different
on
occasions.
who he is and what he does? At
Yeah,
this
go
point?
ahead.
This is no different.
Nope,
I
have
pat
no
my
fucking
pocket.
clue.
The answer is obviously no.
This dice is retired. We are not doing that the rest of the night. Thank
Yes.
you.
Oh, you should try that big blue one right there.
Nope, it's
Nope.
terrible.
Terrible.
No, I got.
It's the worst.
This one's going away. My second nat one. Goodbye
It's
forever.
The worst.
Through wind-whipped snow and biting cold, you notice a half-submerged dark blue stone building poking up through the ice. A gray stone door is carved to look like a face with a half-exposed skull. Scribed above the door is the word Saul's fault.
Saul's fault?
Mm-hmm.
Like SAUL.
Salsvaul.
Oh,
Am I supposed to do the thing
Oh,
here?
Saul's
Saul's
Huh?
fault.
Do I do the thing?
Yes, this is the time for the thing.
Okay, I'll do the thing.
Doing the thing?
I'm doing the thing.
Do the thing.
Hey yo.
Hey.
Dun dun dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hey yo.
Chad, yeah.
That was the thing.
Yeah.
Great.
Much to
Great.
everyone's chagrin, Chad. Yeah,
Yeah,
was the thing.
exactly.
Chad, yeah, was the thing. Behind you,
Stop.
as you all kind of like take fate into your hands, you look back, and there is Halila looks at you all. You will save us all, but I can't guarantee you'll save yourselves. The portal is gone.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I should have brought a winter coat.
Let's get inside. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, we should definitely try to go toward that place.
There's like a blue.
There is a large entrance with Saul's vault below it. It is frozen shut.
The entrance itself is frozen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, holy shit.
Nice.
So I walk up to the entrance and I clamber up on my hind
Hey
feet.
guys, thanks
Take
for
my
raiding
gloves.
us.
Oh, are we getting raided?
Yes.
Oh, true that. What's up?
Hello.
It's by-
Welcome to Critical Role, Frozen Sick by the Ocalian Knights.
It's AJ.
Oh, is it AJ and them? Hey,
Yeah.
guys.
What's up, them?
Just to get y'all up on where we are right now, they just left a ritual of Tiamat. A lot of talk about gods and everything, and have found themselves, to recap you, through wind-whipped snow and biting cold, you notice a half-submerged dark blue stone building poking up through the ice. A gray stone door is carved to look like a face with a half-exposed skull. Scribed above the door is the word Saul's fault.
Hey, David, you can do the thing now.
Do the thing.
Do the thing.
Other David.
So,
As I approach the frozen doors,
Mhm.
Yeah, like how far are we from said thing?
You're like 10 feet at this
Okay.
point. From the initial
Wow.
I'm
door.
just
I'm running
full
up.
on investigating the ever living hell out of this thing.
Give me a knowledge arcana.
Yeah, boy. I like those. We like them here. Not when we roll like that. 13! With a lot of bonuses, folks.
There's nothing. This door is just sealed with ice.
Okay.
Nothing magical.
No,
about
okay,
it.
nothing fancy.
I grip my amulet as I approach, and I kind of pull it. There's like a little clasp that I can
Mhm.
release it from my chain. I hold it forward, and I have burning hands
Oh,
to the wall as I
gotcha,
up and
okay,
down, waiting for the ice to melt.
The ice begins to melt.
Okay.
The door seems to unseal a little.
It's fun. It's time. It's time.
Dual lab.
Is it time?
Victor pulls out the rapier, and remember when I said earlier it has weird grooves in it.
Sure.
So he grabs it, slides it across his hand. I take 3 points of damage,
Nice.
and it lights on fire.
Ooh, the sword lights
Yeah.
on fire.
Love it.
So
Barracked on daring.
not a vampire,
Bruh.
a blood hunter.
He's a
Ah!
blood hunter. For those of you familiar with Critical Role,
Absolutely.
was that what Molly Mock was?
Yes.
Yes. He got dunked before he could do anything cool, but yes.
Yeah. Oh, Molly.
All right. Yeah.
Going
So
See,
the
we
homie.
brought
My-
we brought all the crit roll into this.
Yeah,
So
this
now
is what we
the
brought
sword
you
is
guys.
on fire
Okay.
until I sheath it or I take a short rest.
Okay.
Sure.
So yeah, so like as you do this and as you like pull out the exposed flaming sword, the doors like melt and you kind of feel like you could probably pull them open.
Okay. Chad, there's a test of strength. Have fun.
Is that all? I pull out.
Bet you can't.
Oof.
You're fucking wrong.
Oof.
I slap Chad on the butt and give him guidance.
Nothing guides you like a
Physically
slight ass
and mentally
tap.
guidance.
Yeah.
Total of 15.
What are you doing?
Opening the door.
How?
Portal.
It is a pull. Good job.
Yeah. I like that. Push or pull.
Hilarious.
Figure it out.
Hilarious.
Yeah, if it was a push, that was gonna be funny. But yeah, so it's a pull. So you like hold the doors and
Chad has arrived.
Yeah.
it is. You find yourself in a
It's
small
like Michael
room.
Jackson, the breeze is blowing through you, and you're like,
Just to give y'all some insights into this dungeon which we are entering into. Thanks for the characters, by the way, everybody.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, ignore the 3 that aren't colored because I screwed up the
Oh.
I did my homework right.
I want you to know this is all we were doing last night.
Yeah,
as we were
Nicole's like, "What are you
finishing
doing?"
WandaVision.
I'm like, "I can't get the shirt to color in the
Oh
way I
my
want it
god,
to."
don't go that deep down the freaking Hero Forge rabbit hole. So 10-foot tall ceilings. It's frigid cold in here still.
Frigid woe?
Frigid woe.
Frigid woe?
10-foot tall, 10-foot high, 8-foot high doorways made of a black stone. You're in some manner of ruin. Christian and Chad, you can definitely inform everybody that you are obviously in Islecross, which we go back to. This is the land where this city that was going to take out the gods crash landed. And this is where all of the treasure hunters who are kind of staged in your village are coming over to do this. You seem a bit shocked, because normally this is like 30 days travel from your village. So, and this place looks especially isolated because, well, you really can't see much between the whipping winds and everything, but you know that you are far, far from home that this portal has taken you to.
This place is kind of feeling pretty hot. I almost might have to take off my vest.
You had a vest on?
Shirtless.
Crop top
Sleeveless.
Oh, that's right, the crop,
Yeah.
the crop top.
The stomach showing.
Yeah.
My abs.
And we've entered
the
into
short
that main
shorts.
room.
the heavy stone walls of this room dampen the cold and howling wind outside.
Nice.
An inscription in what looks like draconic runes is carved into the east
Hey, I can read it.
wall. So to let y'all know, so this would be west that you're facing here, the doors you just came
Okay.
in. So the east wall is actually going to be behind Victor.
Yeah.
Okay, the one behind my character right there. Okay. Cool.
The east wall is where we have the only
you
entrance
scroll
going
this up?
in.
Mm-hmm. Flip that around for me. So the door is on the north side. Yeah, just so I'm looking at exactly what I'm looking at here.
There we go.
So
Okay.
the east wall, yes, this inscription behind Randolph now is where the east wall, like in the wall, on the wall where you come into. Perfect
Okay.
job on that rotate there. Does anybody speak Draconic?
Yes, sir.
You do.
I speak like
Fantastic.
4 languages.
You have to take a few minutes because this is obviously a very ancient
Tore up,
language.
yeah.
Some manner of Draconic, you figure. The message reads, "Welcome to Saul's Vault. Visitors, please wait here for an escort, and do not touch anything without permission."
relay that information to the group.
Great.
All of a sudden, like, you look over to the door to this side, which Elfie is currently visiting, or currently facing. And it's slightly ajar. And scrolled on it in some type of You roll me an investigation check if you want to figure out
All right.
what this is.
Is it? I have to ask this because of class things. Is it pertaining to a fae, fiend, or undead?
No. Yes.
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 So I get advantage.
All right.
Hell yeah! 7 and then a 19. Thank you,
Nice.
advantage. So 23 with stats.
In the Draconic language,
Uh-huh.
and it seems to be written with. You can't imagine how this was written, but it's obviously like blood and ichor
Oh yeah, definitely recognize it.
and filth. In this language, it just says, like almost like graffiti scrawled across the door. It says, "No more gods." And then the door is slightly cracked.
So that way seems bad, but it is cracked. Thoughts?
We want to crack the other one and take a look at both sides.
Yeah, do the other ones like moved? Do they have inscriptions on them?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
For the sake of languages, just so when we come across them.
both sides?
The other door, as well. So
You're too young for that. Never mind.
Okay.
on the other door, it says, "For they have forsaken us."
Okay.
In the same like graphitic scrawl.
I got Draconic, Abyssal, Celestial, Infernal, I speak.
Word. Yeah, Draconic's gonna roll you this
Okay,
entire
cool.
time.
Just checking.
Yeah,
Just
so
make
this is so Draconic is gonna take us.
Okay.
It's in the. This is obviously really old. This place crash land thousands and thousands of years ago, and this is the closest thing you get
Okay.
to the Draconic.
The mention of there being no more gods. I clutch my mace for probably the first time in the adventure, where like you can see me on the aggressive.
We got a left and a right door, right?
Yes.
One of them's open, one of them's not.
Mm-hmm.
They're both kind of bad. Always left. I don't know. It's just anybody got any like counter argument to that?
I'm gonna go wherever Victor's.
So
No,
my
I'm
only
just gonna-
my only theory to this, and I'm saying this is character. This is
Sure.
It said not to touch anything. Can we fit through that door that is open without touching it, or do we have to touch it?
This door is open now.
Slightly ajar. Yep.
Any of the magical folk?
I imagine. I mean, if I don't know if this would supersede the touch, but my mace would fit right in there, and I can pry.
Yeah.
And there's not a physical touch there.
Do we go through the door that's open as an invitation, or is that trapped?
Oh, a time I wish I had Bigby's hand.
Give me a survival check.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
You seem to be the one like checking out the room.
Okay. This is the one I am not amazing at. However, Fae, Fiend, or Undead? No?
No.
Okay. Oh, shit! That one.
Oh no!
It's a nat
You,
one, a
like,
total
look
2.
at the door and you crack and you hit the door and you
Yeah.
go to like open the door and like you're like looking for everything and just
Wow.
and it like slams against the wall. Everybody roll me perception checks.
Why God?
That one.
No. 21.
19.
15?
21?
21.
19.
Almost like a rattling footstep. Far in the distance.
Rattling.
Rattling.
I want to cast light
Okay.
on my amulet.
Just to let everybody know, like as soon as you're in here, like there's sconces everywhere. There's like a
Oh,
natural.
it's not super damage.
Wonderful.
Do I
Sword's still on fire.
distance? Do I
21?
sense the direction of where it's coming from? Like from that? Is it like from the doorway that just?
You
slammed?
feel it's behind another door somewhere.
Behind another
but
door
you heard
somewhere.
like something begin to rattle and like.
Metallic or bone?
Give me a survival check.
You heard it.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say
you
I'm the
heard
one
it.
who heard it,
Mhm.
so.
Woo!
Natural 20 plus 1.
Definitely rattling. Sounds like it seems to be the sound of rattling armor headed your way.
Okay.
You look down at your
Clanky.
feet and you also notice what appears to be small dwarven footprints. Headed into the.
Who's
next
in my
room.
swamp? That's what this is.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. DM, but the dwarfs originally picked up said bad item from this area, correct?
Those footprints definitely look dwarvish.
Okay.
Is there any way for us to tell if this is similar to Olgi or Urgot?
We don't have the time.
And this is on the other side of a door because can we see directly?
You just kind of
into this
see
room?
Delphi staring at the door. You look straight ahead, and like you see a room ahead of you. Victor, you can probably see, like, now that you've like opened the doors, you see two chests and like the footprints headed to it, and Delphi like kind of like looking straight ahead at the doors ahead, and you just see something, hear something on the other side of the door.
I'm kind of giving like hand signals without talking, like get into positions, like everyone. I'm gonna go whatever door's there. I'm back on the other side of the door, like kind of hidden from it, like. Yep.
Across the door, across that room.
Get ready.
I have
That's
already
it.
unleashed an arrow. Yeah.
Prep.
I'm drawing my bow.
The future's now, old man.
All right, go ahead and line me up how you guys would be, and
I like you see that, like the door itself. I'll be underneath that door, not on the chest, but the other way.
Can I use... I'm wondering if I should create a distraction sound somewhere else.
I don't think this thing's gonna go.
Where do you want to be? Sorry.
Like toward the door that's going to open. Like I'm
over
already
here?
inside the room, prepped, ready for. Yeah, kind of like over there. There we go. And I was kind of trying to get signals to get someone else to go to the other door.
absolutely.
So up to you, somebody if they wants to take it.
If
But
they don't take that opportunity, I will.
Okay.
But I think one of them should be that person.
Yeah.
But
Chad will,
Chad on the other.
Chad,
You're
Chad.
I'm a caster,
yeah.
so I should say
Chad will
that.
move here with his big ass
I'm kinda
sledgehammer.
hiding behind this wall,
Hells
but
yeah.
like I've got my bow.
wee
drawn.
lad in the middle.
I think you're gonna get Rudolph right over here.
Randolph.
Magic
Rude
Rude
boy.
for
Which one
IP
of us is the
reasons.
rude boy?
Where you want to be, dude?
I want to be in the center of the room,
Yeah, that's
like
what,
right over
You
there.
bait?
Yeah, absolutely.
Dang.
Monkey
I mean,
brain like
super-
shape.
super lit up,
Hey,
super
are you gonna
lit up
stand there
here
and
in the
say you
middle.
got a potty?
And I want to be shaking. I don't know if that's gonna matter to the person or not, but
Okay.
I'm definitely not.
so you're just like looking at this door,
Confident.
like it's hitting the door, and like you're like kind of you're like camera right on the door, and it's like shaking, frost coming off of it, and like you're just like standing there straight at it. All of a sudden, the entire
Sorry, don't mind me.
oh,
Was
did I
that, did I
lose
say that out loud? My apologies.
something? Oh, you're all right. All of a sudden, the door bursts open, and two gigantic suits of armor walk through. I need everybody to roll me initiatives.
Yay, dexterity class. 19.
17.
Oh God, I gotta keep
I
track
know
of
it's
this
you.
stuff.
Sorry.
Here I could. No. I mean I could. Well.
You got me, Austin.
Yeah, I got you. Give me a second.
Awesome.
buddy.
Okay.
Austin is now Chelsea Steele.
Yeah.
It's perfect though.
Yeah, it's
20 to 15. Anybody?
Anybody 2015?
17.
Nope, nothing like that.
You have 19, right?
15 to 10, or sorry, 14 to 10.
Well,
12. Okay.
6 for me, natural 1 for.
Oh
Chad.
boy.
Oh, Chad.
Oh,
Yeah.
Giga Chad.
The door explodes and like hits Chad right in the nose. He's like, oh.
So it's me, Delphi, Randolph.
thank you.
I just keep
Yeah,
calling you the boy.
Mom.
What's your character's
Christian.
Christian. Sorry, Christian in chat.
The
The
boy
armor
wonder.
is rolling in at 14.
Okay, so it is
You said armor.
me, Delphi, armor.
Yeah, it's like two
Yep.
sets of armor.
Yeah.
Like just come bursting through
Both
the
sets.
door. Like right there, like right
Yep.
between Chad and
Okay.
Victor. So for expedition's sake, because this is a dungeon and you will obviously be having more encounters, I would like to keep this initiative order for the
For
next
out.
couple encounters at least. So we don't got to go through that every time. Like as we go
Hey,
through
rolled
the
a
next
good one
couple
for the
rooms.
mattered.
We'll
Like
take
you're
it. I think
obviously
it's
going to be
perfect.
having some encounters in the next
Yeah.
couple rooms
No, it's
rather
a
than
smart
rolling
play
through it again.
for
We'll
sure.
just like roll through that. And
Smart play
everything.
for sure.
Another thing, so go ahead and what is that order again? I want everybody to make note of this order.
Okay.
Because we're
It's-
going to kick
we're
on
in,
this
We're
one.
in legit line.
It's,
Is
right
it
it
now.
is
legit?
exactly.
It
It is
perfect.
1, 2 enemy, then 3, 4, 5.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Everybody, when the person before you is going, please be thinking about
Prep.
what your
Prep
move
your
is going to
shit.
be. If you take more
Guess
than
what? I
like
got one.
a minute,
Called
we'll
Eldritch
say. I'm not
Blast.
going to like time it or anything, but if you take too long, you're going to take the dodge action.
Understood.
Okay?
I like it.
Sound good? So we're
Hells
gonna kick
yeah.
it off with Victor.
All
The
right.
armor like comes through you, and you're standing there right by the side. The door kind of explodes. Actually, give me a dexterity save as like
Yes,
this door
sir.
explodes like right where you're standing behind it.
14 plus 5, 19.
19.
Yep.
So like the door explodes, and you manage to like dodge right out of the
Okay.
way. You take your action.
Immediately swinging the fire sword because it's why I did this.
Two-handed, one-handed?
One-handed rapier.
One-handed.
18?
18 hits, yeah. Oh, man. Yes.
There we go. Alright. Thank you for leveling up, because now I get to do cool things.
Yay, cool things.
Alright, so 1d8 plus 5. Woo! 8 plus 5, so 12, and then a d3 of fire damage. So 4. Good lord. Okay. Yeah, so that is 16 damage, please.
16 damage,
Four,
right?
4 of 5. If you do the split, it's 14. Sorry.
No.
12
What
piercing.
is it?
12 piercing, 4 fire.
12 piercing, 4 fire. No, doesn't really.
That
make
was
a difference.
maximum damage I could do.
So
I'm happy
16
with that.
points of damage?
Yeah.
Oh,
Good
mathing
stuff.
is hard.
Mathing.
Yay.
You just be like it comes out. and
I
you
whiffed
just
like
immediately
3 times last time.
rapier across him, and you take off like a large chunk of its
Okay.
armor. As the armor like becomes exposed and it's kind of like molten because it's been frozen for time, it cracks and falls on the ground. You notice there's nothing inside of the armor. So you're gonna bring us over bonus action, movement,
Nope.
anything.
I'm gonna stand right where I'm at. I'm good. Where I'm at.
Delphi, you're on the other side. Like you see these armors emerge. He's just taking a shot. You peek your head around the door.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. Same one he just
yes.
attacked, or the one next to
One
Chad?
he just hit.
Go ahead.
Go for that. 9.
9
9.
misses.
Yeah.
Boom! It pings right off the ceiling. Randolph the rude boy right after you. Bonus action, movement, anything from Delphi.
Approximately what's my distance from them right now?
5, 10, 15. We just lost the thing, but 5, 10, 15, 20 feet.
I'll back up like another 5.
All right, so we're going to back you up a little bit here as soon
Yep.
as Chad Rabel's back. And then that's going to bring us over to Randolph the rude boy.
Should be bad guy.
Yeah, no, bad
Oh, no,
guy.
should be
Yep,
bad guy?
yep, yep.
Bad guy, the one like that just lost
The
his
armors.
armor, like it's like cracked in on the ground and immediately looks up at you. His fists, like you almost hear the ice clenching in his hands as you just attack him. He punches out at you. That's gonna miss. And then a second one, coming across and like trying to hit you with his elbow. 16
17.
plus
He's got me. If it's plus
4,
anything, you got me.
Warding flare, which emanates from the center. Anything within 30 feet, I can give disadvantage on attacks. I can do this 4 times per long rest.
Ooh, so this guy is disadvantaged now?
Correct.
All
Watch
right.
him roll high again.
15.
No, sir. 17.
So like it goes at your face, and like this time it's coming right for your face, and like
kinda
right as it's like coming at your face, you look over at Christian, and there's Christian like, and the red amulet is glowing. You look down at your your rapier. Do you hold the ring hand with the rapier?
Yeah, same one, right-handed.
So like right there, like just as your back, and that ring
Yep.
is glowing as well. That's gonna
That's
take
great.
us over to the other one, who's looking at Chad, who's got the busted nose.
Uh-oh.
Chad, boom, right in the face, missing you the first time, and like you're like dodging to the side, hits you again another time with a 11.
No.
So Chad's just like and misses both times, which brings us over to Randolph, peeking around the corner, right at him.
All right. Well, I'm gonna shoot at the one who's already injured with my longbow first,
Okay.
because that's what you're gonna do. And 13 on the die.
13 on the die,
Yeah.
does not hit.
Does
Ding,
not
like
hit.
it just bounces off of his
Oh,
armor into
shit.
the ground, like it just like ping and falls on the ground right at Chad's feet. It looks actually it's like kind of focused on Victor at the moment, who just attacked him. Bonus action or
I'm
movement?
gonna antlers down. I can charge as my bonus action. I'm gonna antlers down and just charge this bad boy.
Hey!
Yeah, dude.
Let's
Dude,
go!
I'm doing it. I'm just charging
Let
with my
go.
antlers down and just like.
The ancient rite of send it!
Huh?
11.
11
Last
does
time
not
I
hit.
charged
when you
something,
go to
I
hit
jumped
it.
into
I stick my
a giant
antlers in the door
crocodile
right
at level
behind him.
2.
I'm like, crap.
You go to hit him and just boom, you like fall right off of him, and you just kind of like
Perfect.
are back like a couple steps next to Christian. Christian, like all of a sudden, Randolph, did you talk any non-smack on the way, or did you just like
I was
and like
too
right
busy
at him?
snorting. What? It's snowy.
Okay, all right.
It's snowy. I was getting amped up.
Little frost right off the ground, and you go charging right at him, and Christian, like Randolph, just like charges right at him, and he seems to just fall off of him, and he's just like kind of next to you, like. Brr. Go ahead, Christian.
I'm going to grab onto my amulet and walk forward, directing myself as close to them as I can.
Mhm.
And I'm going to start muttering You do not belong here. You are not wanted here. And I'm going to cast Word of Riddance. I'll need Constitution saving throws from both of them if they are within 5 feet of me. Which I would have liked
if you
to
go
move
ahead and
all the
move
way
up into, like, right between the two of them.
Perfect.
Randolph will be right next to you, and you're just going to go stand right up next to him. The one closest to Chad rolls a Constitution.
Constitution
Rolls a
saving throw.
20. And the one closest to Victor rolls an 11.
Save on the first, fail on the second. The
Second
save
is
gets
the injured
nothing.
one. Okay.
The fail is going to take 1d6 damage. It is going to take 2 points of damage.
What kind of
15
damage
points?
is it?
D6, it's radiant
Okay,
damage.
cool.
So you just, like,
I've never actually heard of that spell.
you just, like, go up to him, like, how does that look? Are you just, like, putting a hand on him?
Yeah, no,
or...
I think it's coming from,
Oh,
like,
it's
I'm
coming
just
from the
walking
amulet.
forward, and it's my faith, I think, that radiates out in radiant energy, and just one of them doesn't believe in my faith, the other one might. I don't know what that looks like.
Just a little bit of its armor, like, falls down onto the ground. That brings us over to Chad. Chad, the one in front of you is uninjured, the one on the far side. And then Randolph is going to be back here behind
Which is the one that tried to hit me?
the one right in front of you.
I get more Chadly.
Are you
As I
Chadding up here?
rage. I get taller, more muscular, and my chin gets more defined as Chad grows.
It is not intimidated, as it does not seem to live.
That's alright.
Chad, yeah.
It'll be intimidated when I hit it. 16 to hit.
One-handed axe, two-handed?
Two-handed. It's actually a hammer. It's a sledgehammer.
You sledgehammer, so you just, like, punk right at it and, like, raging, and it just right off him. Doesn't hit him.
Chad, no.
Chad is confused.
Chad is confused.
Chad confused. Is that it for Chad? Bonus action movement.
Oh, wait. I forgot. I've got stupid reckless attack. I'm an idiot.
Oh, you could have attacked
We'll save
reckless.
it. We'll save it.
Next time you'll be mad.
Big,
All right,
big
that's
mad.
Gonna bring us back over to Victor.
Correct.
Man, that's really convenient. You guys being.
It worked where you're like in this
convenient.
circle and
Yeah,
everything.
circle.
Same thing. Gonna go after the one that already that I've already wounded.
All right.
Nah.
Nah.
It was like a
Nah.
7.
The same thing is happening. That same
Yep.
look of confusion. Coming over
Absolute
you.
nah.
Delphi.
Eldritch Blast!
Eldritch Blast, and another one straight to its dome. It goes right into its helmet.
That's better.
20.
Oh.
Boom! It explodes
And then
inside of
he
its helmet.
charged.
Go ahead, give me some damage.
Dope. That is
Oh.
13.
13 points of damage.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Its helmet explodes
10 plus
Yes. Yay!
in a burst of Eldritch energy,
more than that.
but it still seems to be standing there
Yeah.
with no head.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And just nothing seeming to hold this armor. It's just an animated form.
What a bitch.
Bad guys or Randolph?
Bad guys.
Bad guys.
Yep.
Bad guys first. Even with no head, it takes a slam at Victor. 15, 19?
No. 19 got me. Yep.
Always disadvantage
Ah!
or just once? Better not always be.
Just once.
No, it's just once.
when I cast it.
And I can't do my fancy thing because he doesn't have blood.
He does not have blood!
Oh, no.
All right, the first attack hits for a 19, and the second attack is also a 19.
Yep,
go.
I'm just dinging me
Tough,
in the
tough
nose.
stuff.
Poof! Like you're just saying, it's just like it's got no head, so it's just like kind of throwing haymakers, poof, and it comes across your face and boom, hits you twice again. You're gonna take 4 points of bludgeoning
really struggle
damage,
with
and you're
this.
also gonna take another 7 points of bludgeoning.
Oh my lord!
And then the second guy is coming at Chad. Chad for a 17,
No, God no.
and Chad again for a 21.
That does hit.
Poof, like right in the gut,
Yikes.
like it saw you like back up after you hit him with the hammer, and he just like rears back, and poof, pops you right in the gut. You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Those are lies. I only take 3.
Oh, you do only take 3 points of bludgeoning damage. That brings us to Randolph.
I,
The one is
however,
just
got
like
rocked.
throwing haymakers, kind of like stumbling around and just like up Victor.
Get
Looks
wrecked.
really effed up, huh?
Yeah, there's
Shit,
like
that did
All
11
right,
damage. I have 20
I'm going
health.
to actually, I'm going primal savagery on him. I would like to be
I have a potion.
primally savage. Primally
okay.
savage.
Is that your birds going at him or?
No, me.
Oh, you.
Me.
Are you just like hoofing him
I'm-
or using
well,
your
so
axes?
my hooves
You ever hoof someone?
sharpen and they deliver corrosive attacks.
Dope.
Corroding primally.
Go ahead and roll your attack.
Yes. So it's actually 18.
18 hits exactly.
So-
Give me damage.
Okay, perfect.
And boys
So
be
that's
tanky.
gonna be. That's gonna be sorry. I didn't expect that would actually hit. Okay. Yeah. So 8 points of acid damage.
Like all of a sudden, Randolph just like kind of comes to it after missing with the antlers and rears back. He rears back on his hind legs. His hooves seem to poison a little bit, and like a strange greenish energy goes like lands directly on the armor and pulls the armor down as the armor melts and falls onto the ground,
Nice.
empty and defeated.
Empty and defeated armor.
Imagine
Bring us
being
over
that
to
army.
Christian. Christian, there is Randolph there with just an empty pile of armor around him, but the one in front of Chad, who just punched him right in the stomach, is standing there completely intact.
This
Let go of
result-
my friend! And a burst of sacred flame
Sacred
comes out of my
flame.
hand. I'll need a dexterity save from you.
16 on the dice plus 0. 16.
That is going to succeed.
Ooh,
And
anything?
I believe that is a save or suck. So that will end my turn. As I apologize. To
It turns around and looks at you. You're just like, and it just turns around and is like, it
go,
does
my
like the
friend. Yes,
chest
sir,
thing.
sorry.
I don't know why it breathed, but it
Sure.
just did. Chad, like this armor just punched you in the stomach and turned around to your little buddy.
Did you just look at my friend wrong?
It has no
It's like
eyes.
heading back to you now.
I get more Chadley as now I use my bestial shape and I become Giga Chad.
Going Giga Chad already?
And now I will reckless attack without getting any disadvantage to that because this
What's
ability.
everybody's natural perception?
Super awesome.
Not Delphi and actually probably just Delphi. What's your
Yeah,
natural?
my perception's not great. My investigation's really good.
Where am I looking? Passive perception's 13.
You definitely notice some blue veins coming out of Chad. Is like he's buffing up, and normally like the veins
Great,
get all
cool,
big. There's some
neat.
blue ones in there. Go ahead, Chad.
Oh, God.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Giga
Chad
Frostbite,
mad. Go ahead.
Giga Frostbite,
Well, he doesn't get
Chad.
mad. He gets obnoxious.
Oh, he gets obnoxious. He gets more Chad.
No way.
Yeah.
Impossible.
20 points of damage
Ooh.
as he swings the sledgehammer.
Boom. And you knock off like the entire like front breastplate of him and like the two greaves in front of him standing there, and he's just like, "Rrr." Or actually, this is from behind, so it's like you hit him in the butt, and you knock off like the whole butt plate and back behind there and everything, and part of his greave, and like he's just like standing there confused. Bring us over to Victor, who you're standing in a pile of
I am
empty
the
armor.
ultimate.
I am also
specimen.
standing in a pile of my own blood and will drink a potion. Because that
Ooh, nice.
did not feel good. That took 11 points of damage and I have 20 health.
These guys pack a wall up. All right, you pound that potion.
Yep.
Anything else?
That's my action pretty much.
All right, Delphi, Giga Chad,
Um,
Veiny and Blue.
About
Giga
10
Chad's
feet,
Veiny
too.
and Blued. We've still got one
Veiny
taking a
and
good pummeling and another that's just...
Dead.
One's dead.
Well, okay.
One just got ripped by
Yeah.
acid hooves.
Fantastic, fantastic.
Acid hooves.
Have you ever had acid hooves? Bad.
Acid hooves, man.
What's in that
Bad
snow
news.
you've been smoking?
I am...
I got 8 health back for the record.
Okay, you're
8 health.
cool. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch
I got
Blast.
one move, guys.
Send it.
I feel like you're back there doing finger guns.
Yeah, I got one
Now
thing
she's
going
shuffling
for me.
through various tarot cards hoping to pull the right one.
Yeah, right? Yeah, that doesn't hit.
Got nothing for you.
I'm
Boom,
so... I'm
the one right
shooketh.
below. The bad guy, Christian. 17? 18, I'm
meets
sorry.
it, beats it. Oh, 18 will hit it.
Yep. And then once again comes back up with another upcut. 16?
16 will miss.
16 misses. So
Bashes
the one
against my shield.
flashes you in the face, and then you manage to dodge out of the way to the other one. That one does 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Sure, got it.
And then that's it for that guy. That brings us to Randolph, the rude boy.
I definitely am going to keep with the acid hooves. Because,
Acid
Right.
hooves.
Yeah, because acid hooves are
You know we love 'em.
amazing. And
Whoa.
yes, 17. That doesn't hit. Does it?
17 like seems to like tie into him for just a minute, but manages to like just glance off of him. Is that it for the?
I'm like,
Backing up, you're taking an attack of opportunity.
I actually no. I'm going to just yell nasty things at him because I'm so pissed right now.
You begin to yell at profanities at him in a
You're a
very
fool.
strange way, and no effect because he is not alive. That brings us back to Christian.
Dope,
Really
dope.
upset.
Awesome. Let me make sure it's just ability check. It is just ability checks. Okay, so I imagine as he turned around to face me, I kind of tripped onto the floor a bit and kind of looking up at the thing bash against my shield. It does make one of those contacts. I want to last ditch effort another sacred flame in its face.
Okay.
I'll need a dexterity save.
Ooh, 7. No, 6. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that is
you're
a
good.
failure. It is going to take
Failure.
1d8. That is going to take 3 points of damage.
More of the breastplate falls away from him. He's just one arm now and one greave and a leg kind of floating there. His helmet's still intact. Chad,
Yes.
it just hit your buddy in the face.
I look down on it knowing that it is nothing in comparison to myself. And I swing. Not gonna hit. Oh, I forgot to add the rage damage on the other one. There was an extra 2 on there.
Oh, man, Chad.
Chad,
Your
you
hammer just it actually
Chad,
goes
no.
you go to
Chad,
hit it
no.
again with your hammer, but you manage to go right through the middle of them where there are the missing parts. Over to Victor.
swinging.
Swinging.
That's better. 18.
18 hits, yes sir.
Okay. 4 as well. 10. 10 points of damage, please.
How you want to do this, Victor?
Whoop, whoop,
It's just one arm left
It's just like a helmet and some armor in one arm.
through the bottom of the helmet and just kind of flick it away.
The helmet just flies right by. Delphi, give me a dexterity saving throw. This helmet comes flying right at you.
Cool
Victor just
ass.
I'm showing off.
Dex.
10.
10.
You just manage to dodge right out of the way as it goes flying back to you. Glare at Victor. Stone tables lie in pieces on the floor. At the east end of the room, 2 open chests stand against the west wall. A layer of fine sand coats the inside of the chests and the floor around them.
Still see dwarven footprints inside sand.
Give me a perception check.
14.
Yeah, definitely a set of dwarven footprints.
Before anyone starts getting greedy hands, I'm going, wait.
The sand that's on top, can we see that there have been any hands that have affected, maybe that have lifted up in
Looking
the past?
at the ground, you can notice that these chests, the dwarves came in, opened these chests, took the contents. Now you notice human footsteps, and you match them to these armor that came through, and then the dwarf footsteps hightailed it out of there.
I'm literally grabbing the empty greave and putting it in the footprints,
Yes.
guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Remember that the original contents that brought this horrible thing came from Tolgi and her sister looting this area and bringing it
You
back.
look up above the at the open shelves or the open chest, and you look up, and they're on the wall again in this ichor and blood, bright, and just large, chaotic letters. We the strong.
Yeah, we're not here for a treasure. We are here for a cure.
Explicitly told not to grab things.
Yeah, let's move forward.
The grabbies.
Sledgehammer the door open.
Fuck yeah, Chad.
The door's already sledgehammered open because the 2 guys just burst it open. So
Sledge it open anyways.
Christian language.
fun.
Sorry, God.
Sorry, God.
Christian, how's your health?
I'm great. I mean, I got healing.
Okay, I'm just checking.
Appreciate it. How are you? You're doing okay?
I'm alright.
I was waiting to
Better than I was. You're good. No, I'm just checking to make sure before we step into something we shouldn't be.
Barely inconvenienced.
Chad, how long does your rage last?
1 minute.
A minute. So you probably have a good 30 seconds left want to rage in.
Chad, I'm looking
I
at him,
strut
and he's got a lot
with
of blue.
so much confidence
And-
it
and
radiates.
And technically, because
So
I
you
love
two are having a
technically.
powwow about how you doing good. You doing good, bud. You doing good. You got and, like
right,
like that
right?
and everything. And Chad is just
Sending it.
Strut. You can see confidence irradiating off of him.
That's actually a very
he walks into the
terminal
next room. And the
disease.
forge on the other wall. There's a forge on the far wall that's inflamed and just like radiates off of his glistening pecs.
Nice.
Pieces of rusty plate armor are scattered about this chamber amid the rubble of destroyed stone furniture. An anvil built into the floor stands in front of a cold furnace to the southwest. It erupts into flames as Chad walks into the room, glistening off of him.
Sweat dripping down his stomach lines.
Chad, I need you to
The
make
valleys.
I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Barely an inconvenience. I have danger sense as well, so if there is something wrong here, I would know about it.
Go ahead and roll it. This does not seem to be coming from within the room.
Okay, you said con save?
Yes.
15.
15. Just a little scratch in your nether region as something was burned, a little burny down there. You don't remember what happened back there.
It's not the first time I've
Christian,
I have some penicillin at the.
you have my ointment?
At the shack.
You have my ointment.
Wow.
Not again, Mom.
I follow
across
into the room if
from-
I'm not already there.
Across from the surface. So this is like a large destroyed room. It looks like this happened when whatever happened to this place you're at now seems to have like this room was collapsed when this entire ruin was destroyed. On the far wall, 2 pair of humanoid feet stick out of the ground.
Just feet.
Just
a
feet
lot.
from under the puddle,
It's a little.
from under the pile of rubble.
I also have a boom box.
I'm gonna
sitting on the floor.
investigate.
Of course you do.
Um,
Of course you do. Surprised it wasn't the bottles.
Right?
it seems to be. Give me a perception check.
17?
The feet seem to be twitching a little.
Oh. Yeah, them's be moving. Like,
Are there
What?
legs attached to these feet?
I would like to one-handedly rip the body out of the rubble.
You pull the body out by like one thing, and like as you pull it out from under the rubble, the flesh seems to rip off of him and like be left behind, and like just like his ribs are exposed, his body is open, and they're like it's obviously the form of a blacksmith.
Christian, can you fix this?
That is beyond me.
I walk it over to the fire of the forge and throw it in.
The zombie emerges, comes to life, and bites at your neck.
I want to give that.
That's going to be
disadvantage.
23.
I want to give that
points.
disadvantage using my warding flare, which I have 3 more uses of.
Give me a perception check to see if you were even engaged with him at the time.
While it tries to do that, can
That's
I
a
throw
17
it into the fire?
17,
on the
yep.
die. And my
Wisdom
skills.
thing. Also,
so
no
give me a
danger
moment.
sense?
Persuasion or perception is going to be a +4, so a 21.
21, yes. All right, so disadvantage, and then what's your danger sense?
Danger sense tells me when there's something dangerous around that, might attack
he's
me.
not allowed to be
Well, at
surprised.
this point, you were.
I
thinking
know-
it was a dead body.
for just theory purposes here, you're in a dungeon. Everything's dangerous.
Everything is dangerous, but nonetheless, you have warding, and I'm taking disadvantage on it, which is gonna miss anyway.
Let's go!
I throw the corpse into the fire.
Give me a strength check.
21.
Let's go, Chad.
It slams against the back wall, and the flames, like as soon as it hits the flames, like it's gonna like catch over him, and the flames seem to die down out of nowhere, and it looks back at you. It jumps back at you again. You went, Chad went, Victor. You see this zombie jumping out at Chad on the far side of the wall.
Straight lunging at it.
Straight lunging, come in, rapier shot.
On fire, rapier. Let's
On
go.
fire rapier. 17.
17. Phew, slice right into the zombie. These are slow. It's like kind of a blacksmith-looking, slow, lumbering zombie.
Ooh.
10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. You just like pour its guts right out of him. You like take the blacksmith smock right off of him. His guts begin to pour down into the ground. Delphi, you're like kind of farther out. You can kind of see this ruckus happening ahead of you.
Yeah.
I'd say you'd probably be, if you're going to Eldritch Blast, be shooting at disadvantage at this point because there are people around it, unless you wanted to come in and try to get a better shot at it.
I'd be running in to try to get that closer shot. What am I, 40 feet?
5, 10, 15, 20. 20 feet, yeah. And like from there, you'd have a clean shot on him.
Okay, yeah, so I'm going to move a little bit forward so I can get that cleaner shot.
Okay.
Ooh.
That is a 24.
Eldritch Blast.
5.
5 points of damage.
Yep.
A hole bursts through its chest where the guts were spilling out. Now there's just like eldritch energy kind of like sizzling around its guts.
Nice.
But it is still alive. It's going to come and take an attack at Chad. That is a natural 1. It just...
Sparta kick it right in the fire again.
It goes to attack you, and you just Sparta kick it right against the wall because there's no flame there anymore. It just it explodes like a tomato on the back wall, on the back of the foot, on the
Puny
back
life
of the
form.
blacksmith. And now it's just its leg, and yet again its feet.
There was
Just
2 pairs
twitching
of
against
feet,
the far
weren't there?
wall.
Or was there just
No,
2
there are
feet?
2 feet, one
Okay,
pair.
I heard that as 2 pairs of feet.
It is dead now?
It is deaf.
Is there
Would
any...
you care to investigate that?
Is there any head available left of this thing? Is there any body?
No, when
that's
Chad
kind
kicked
of...
it against the wall, its head was just like a tomato
Loaded.
against the far wall. Yeah.
I'd like to say a prayer for it.
You may roll a religion check.
Nice. I know I missed that opportunity earlier in the previous session with Tolgi, and I want to make sure that I don't do that again. Yeah, I rolled an 18.
Somewhere deep in you begin to pray and you say a prayer over it. And it almost seems like out of nowhere you hear a voice inside your head. The people are life. Kind of like look at everybody.
Did you guys hear that?
Did we?
I was going to say...
Okay, because if we
Did
did,
you-
I was going to say, I thought I told you that the fire.
Yeah.
No,
just-
they didn't seem to hear you.
I just heard the people are life.
Well, obviously, I am the life.
Okay.
So, hold on a second.
He got some of the snow too.
Yeah, right.
Clearly. Yeah, someone
wrong
else
with
got...
you?
Yeah, someone else got the snow, but the people are life.
Sounded mighty
Does that
sacrificing to
yeah,
me.
right. I'm feeling like that's not...
Mhm.
Terribly sacrificial.
I feel like we're doing something almost of like...
For the
for
record,
benefit
earlier
of
when you were
them.
talking about Tiamat and whatnot, you know how bad that thing is, right?
I believe it's the worst of the worst as far as gods go.
One of them for sure.
And I hope that it's not my destiny
I-
to
I-
follow.
Yeah, no, we're...
I would
she
too.
she
I
was
meant what I
definitely-
meant. There is no lesser evil.
Frankly,
You know how there's those
I'd like to meet her.
televangelists that come on and are like really trying to manipulate the situation? Yeah. she was-
The power is ours! Like this booming voice out of nowhere comes, and you all hear this, and like almost like a gust of wind comes over you all.
Yeah,
Do you see
okay.
any of that writing on these walls inside this room?
As you
Getting
look
real
up there
super
across the
channel-y in
wall,
here.
as like that, as it happened, that seems to be scrawled on the wall in live time. You hear it, you see it happening.
Nice. Shall we move forward, guys?
This room's just blacksmith stuff, zombie, nothing.
On the far wall, knowledge arcana Delphi.
Um, 8.
You look over, like, because you're standing by that wall and you look over at it, and that wall is sigiled.
Yeah, I would, if possible, I would definitely like to look at that.
Yeah, you go over to it. Give me a knowledge arcana.
Fae Fiend or Undead?
No.
Okay.
Actually, in this particular.
That's fine. Always gotta check.
You don't have the sense
16.
of that yet, do you?
Like, from an arcana checkpoint, you know how in movies where they, like, lock doors and it's like...
Yeah, it's a locking mechanism. Okay. Any recognizable pattern?
Who doesn't?
Just the draconic that you've been seeing so far. You feel like something would unlock it.
Anything in the room specifically on said dead man?
The only thing you find on the dead man is a large iron key, which seems to head. Doesn't look like it matches this one.
Okay, it's fine. I'm still pocketing that key. this door is magically locked.
Shocking.
Yeah, right. Does anyone see anything in the room that might help unlock it?
I pull up my sledgehammer.
I'm gonna do a lot of a really thorough investigation check of just the room, loose tiles, loose
I want to help with any additional religion that I can in
something
her
that looks
check.
out of place. Maybe feel the walls carefully if I don't feel threatened by it. and the
I'm
edges-
gonna specifically be looking toward. You said there was a fire in this room.
There was.
Mhm. Absolutely.
I'm going
I'm
toward
looking
that
into
fire.
The room so I can also kind of look around and see what's going on.
Oh yeah, you're just still in the
I'm
door.
Not
still
yet,
like
Chad, not yet,
lingering
not
in
yet, Chad, not yet.
Never
Always
Land.
late. There you go.
Yeah, there I am.
Late to the party
Alright.
yet again.
I'm moving into the room.
You're like, man, I just want to deliver a package.
Where's the door? Oh, right there to the
I
left
still
hand
have the
side.
package.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, no, you totally still have the package.
that's actually what.
Oh yeah, and the
box
anvil
is.
too.
Yeah, I'm investigating everything.
Yeah, what's
I'm
up with
looking
the
over all of
anvil
this.
anyway?
Chad, hit the anvil.
Yeah.
Chad,
Do it,
we
Chad.
actually need you for this. Please hit the anvil.
I do actually have a blacksmith hammer on
Well,
me.
no, then there you go. You can Chad, yeah, the anvil.
You go over and you hit the anvil. Ding, 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 ding. Give me a strength check.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You hit it. Ding, ding. You hear in the distance. It seems
No,
to be
I'm not
right
reaching.
around you, but like ding, ding. It seems to ding back, and like one of the flames in the forge light up a little bit.
Oh. Alright.
So
Does that seem to have
Sledgehammer.
any effect on the door? On any of the sigils? The forge lighting up?
Knowledge Arcana.
I would like to sledgehammer the anvil instead.
Doom! And like same thing happens. A gigantic spark happens, and like you hear like almost the same spark happen again, and but this time the flames go up significantly more.
15. Okay.
15. Something seems to be happening
Okay.
with the anvil in this door here.
Is there
You
other-
look down at the key,
Yeah.
and the key seems to be heating up as well.
We have a key.
Is there like all the stuff for blacksmiths in this room?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take a pair of tongs and
Mhm.
quench it in water
The
keys.
The key.
because they're heating up, right?
Yes.
Digging into the water and seeing what
Okay.
happens.
It quenches.
Okay.
And you pull it out, and there seems to be arcane runes on it.
And then can I try to stick it into a door?
You
Is
may
there-
certainly try.
I would like to try.
It does not fit. You take
Ah!
5 points of arcana damage.
Ow!
Reject
Closer.
it.
I'd like to join Chad on the opposite side of the anvil
Mhm.
and ask him for one of his hammers. As I
Okay.
know that he carries.
Hear
two big
me
ones.
out. We had
Yep.
a reaction to quenching. Think of it actually as forging.
I think we need to hit the.
For what is a
that's
god
what-
when we are alive? And yet again, like this time, the dwarven blacksmith's body explodes and it writes that on the wall of what's left of the zombie.
I think we're getting reactions from the.
I put the keys on the anvil. Hit
Yeah.
the keys.
Sure.
Still having like with a pair of tongs. I'm not
Yeah.
touching these things.
Ding, 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 ding. The keys don't seem to move, but more light inside the forge seems
Okay.
to be happening.
Stick the keys into the fire. Hit the anvil.
Investigation check.
Yay!
Puzzle master over here.
Yay! 19.
There seems to be what looks like a mold inside
A
of.
mold.
Mm-hmm.
Inside the forge, ready
Inside
to go.
of the forge.
Can't see what shape it is or anything.
You can. It's like it's something that can be removed.
Which one of y'all got a like crappy iron dagger?
I have a
I
crappy
got
iron
one.
dagger.
Didn't y'all get
yeah,
one
I got
from-
a crappy
Yeah.
dagger from
Okay.
the guy.
I'm going to stick said crappy iron dagger on top of the mold.
Here, by
And
all means.
Try and heat this
Hey
up
man,
and
I'll
melt
give
it.
you this dagger.
Like as you put it in there, it kind of like cracks around it, like it won't exactly fit, but more runes seem to be like pulling out on what's left of it.
Okay. And you guys are still hitting the anvil, heating it up, and it's like melting in.
I think
Okay.
we should go to Bard College.
Mm-hmm.
Tongs. Yeah, Chad's learning school. Pull it out. Still molten when I pull
Are
it
you
out.
gonna quench it?
Yeah, I'm gonna quench it straight in.
You pull it out, and it shatters onto
It
the
shatters. The mold itself.
Chad, learn
ground.
what
No,
he's talking
no,
about
the
pulling
dagger.
out.
The
that you're
dagger.
using.
Okay, then
Chad is a master of pulling out. Chad, yeah.
do y'all think we should try to melt the keys?
melts the
I don't
keys
know.
It's the only
down?
thing that's got magical
Yeah.
runes on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, yes, but as long as we've exhausted every other option that we can think
Do
of.
you want to stick it in the door? It
I'll-
hurt.
I'll stick it where the sun don't
Chad,
shine.
yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Did you say stick it in?
So with
Chad,
our
yeah.
constant hitting on the anvil, are more of the runes lighting up, or is it just the forge that's
Just the
becoming
forge.
more inflamed?
I'm not smart enough for puzzles.
I'm
I'm
gonna
not
try. I'm
either.
gonna try to melt the keys.
Sure,
The
let's
key
do it.
fits right in the mold.
Yep.
And there's like boom, 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 boom. Like the echoing, like the blacksmithing echo seems to echo through the entire hallway. And like you pull it out, and there, glowing is the key,
Quench it.
Quench it again. Yep.
matching the sigils you see on the door.
Chad, open the door.
Yeah, Chad.
Chad, yeah.
I'll stick it in
Chad,
for
yeah.
sure. Stick. Turn. Now watch my pullout game.
Oh,
God.
yeah.
We're all worse for
Don't
hearing
let
that.
it be weak.
Behind you, someone whispers in your ear, "Gods cannot live if we do not believe." And like each and every one of you, you could have sworn it was right behind you, and you're just like,
But I am a god.
and the door is open in front of you.
Pull the key out really quickly. I'll roll a sleight of hand. Was almost a 19, but then became a 3.
What? And he's dead.
What was that?
I was pulling the key out as fast as I could. You know, to show my pullout game.
It was a 3.
It was a 19 and then it rolled over.
2 or 3?
Yeah, it's actually a total of 7. Or, yeah, 7.
You pulled the key right out. It's fine.
Okay.
You're weird, Chad. Real weird.
Did y'all see how fast that was? No babies
Uh-huh.
in my time.
Of
course, buddy. Just make sure you use that on your chastity
Noise we hear
belt.
of a creature of sorts? Is this room still lit up?
5 zombies
5.
chattering down the hallway in front of you all. Tattered robes amongst them.
Down the hall, like we can see it visibly.
Yep. Like as the doors open, and Chad's like, "Look at my pullout game." You just hear these zombies kind of like and coming towards you. I believe Randolph would be up then.
Frick. Frick.
Actually, the zombies would be up then because Delphi, you went last. Was it Delphi last?
No, I think you.
No,
you got
I didn't
killed.
kill not the zombie. I didn't kill the
Oh.
zombie.
Who killed the
Reaction.
zombie?
The zombies died on their turn.
Oh, no.
So it would be there because he
Yeah,
rolled
so-
a natural 1
Because he rolled the natural 1.
Yep.
It would
and died
be,
on his
Yeah, yeah.
turn.
I didn't. Did I kill it? No, I didn't.
Not technically. So it
I
was the
failed.
bad guy's
Oh,
turn.
okay.
It rolled a natural
Yeah.
1.
Oh, it rolled a natural 1 and
died. Okay.
So it would be
technically-
over to
You were
Randolph.
on the money
So
with
Randolph, like Chad's just like, Chad, yeah, holding the key that he just pulled off, and down the hallway you see 5 zombies, kind of like shuffling their way aimlessly towards you.
Can I just grab the doors and close them?
You can certainly try.
If you don't mind.
What, these?
Yeah.
Let's just shut the
Unless
door.
that's where he
Uh,
spawned them.
Shit.
No,
Randolph
that's
goes up
I
and
think that's what, 'cause it's
shuts the
Shuts them,
doors,
shuts the
So
doors.
that's coming into perspective.
and you just hear on the other side of the door.
I'll remind you of that later.
What are we gonna do?
I was gonna get a cone of fire going on these bitches.
Yeah.
All right.
Just give us a minute to prep. The doors are locked. There are 5 zombies behind it.
All right.
Oh.
I'm just
What do you guys wanna
Far
do?
door, the zombies are behind the far
No,
door.
like she just
so
closed
I
the
just
doors
shut
we
the
opened.
door.
Oh shit.
And
I was
now
like,
the
all right,
five-
guys, get your
So
shit
Randolph
together.
was just like,
Get your shit together.
That was a
team.
hard nah. Like,
was a hard
yeah.
I was like, pause.
and the 5 zombies.
Ah.
So we'll put the zombies, all 5 of them, on the other side of the door.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
And they're just like knocking
Yeah.
at the door.
I'm paid to kill one person at a time. I'm not good at killing multiple people at a time.
All right. Well, I got a cone of fire that says otherwise. So
Yeah.
let's do this shit.
Well,
So, all right,
I'm
fine.
that door hurt, so I'm gonna go ahead and drink my last health potion before this happens.
Do you want to
Yeah.
save that? I have.
Did the door
no,
violate
I only have
you?
2 spell
I would
slots right
I would
now.
hang on to them
Yeah.
over this.
Yes,
Did,
yes,
did
yes.
the door violate you?
That's great,
Um,
actually. I'm back to full. Oof.
So I have an area of
Violent.
effect
Yes.
that we
Yeah,
can, and like I would love for us to be holding the door, like if they're banging on it, like Chad standing
Yeah,
there, just
I got
chatting
like
it.
door rapier pointed at it.
Back
Well,
to it,
actually,
just like-
I take that back. I'm holding the door, but I'm like,
A crack
what are you gonna
begins to
do?
emerge in the
Should
door.
I be
Okay.
out of the way for what you're about to do?
Yes, everyone
right.
out of my fucking way.
All right. So we're gonna simultaneously
Sorry,
grab
effing.
these doors, and we're both gonna jump back.
Like Christian and
I also have burning hands, so I would love for us to both.
I'm also doing
So does
burning
Chad
hands. Are
every
we gonna
time
just
he
do a burning
pees.
hands
Can that be
tornado?
okay?
Yes, let's combine
It's like
tornadoes.
super anime. It's like
Oh, so what are
Okay.
you gonna do?
We're gonna
Well,
Hadouken together, and we're gonna burning hands together.
As the doors open, both
Y'all
of us
can
standing.
definitely rule of coolly on this.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Absolutely.
each one of you puts one hand together for the.
Yeah, we're gonna
So
Hadouken.
I think it's deck saves for you, bud.
Yes.
Oh, good. They're zombies. Thank God.
Oh, good. They're zombies.
Yay.
The first three up front. Oh, they are definitely zombies.
Yeah, boy.
Dexterity.
Whoop, whoop.
That would be a 0, a 7, and a 14.
Uh,
The two in the back.
all but one.
That would be a 9 and a 7.
The 14.
So
all but
14 is
one.
the only success, but succeeded on both of ours.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
going to take half of this damage. Everyone else will take double whatever we were. Our rolls
Collective, yeah.
combined.
Oh.
Grab your D6s, folks.
Sound great?
Oh wait, you want the bones?
Oh, give me the bones.
You want the big dice?
That's
Warhammer, folks!
Warhammer, folks!
Warp Fire minis.
And I get to roll one more of those.
Shout out to
Oh,
Warpfire Minis.
So it's 7
Oh, okay, all right. 11,
11 plus
Plus
7, so
8.
8. 8.
18.
No, 19.
19.
Oh, 19, 19.
damage.
19.
And the one that succeeded took 9, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
I'm okay at math.
Dope. That's teamwork, baby.
I love it.
Big dice are fun.
4 of them continue to march towards you, but they have like 3 of them are just on the ground reaching you. Half of their face is gone,
On the
immolated, and the one in the back is still like barely there.
Also,
but
because I killed
4 of
some,
them
I
are
get 5
on
temporary
fire.
points.
You are. Sorry, they didn't
That would
die.
be you two. Randolph just
What?
They
happened.
didn't die.
I'm going
4
to.
of them did. Or there's
Or
4,
there
2
are 4
did die.
coming on
Chad.
the ground. 1 is still
Perfect.
standing.
So that was you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like rotate. How
I
would
think
rotate
legit.
the
I think
zombies?
you're
I think
moving
it's
on. I
Chad.
think perfectly, and then
Into
we'll
Chad
restart
and then
here.
back way around.
I think so.
Yeah, because you guys like were ready to
kinda
spring the
wasted out.
attack. I was trying to decide
Four
the
of them are
zombies, but
coming
no,
from
probably if you
on
guys
the
were springing the
ground,
attack,
one
you
of
guys
them's
do the double Hadoken, and then
Oh.
Chad just comes out from behind with the hammer. One of the dying ones, or the half alive one?
Who's the one standing?
The half alive
One of the dead
one.
ones
Let's
or
say
one
the
of the
one
ones
in the
that's
middle
only
is
half
standing.
alive?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow,
In
that's
zombie terms.
not
though.
fantastic.
Right, alive in
Super
zombie terms.
Right.
That's
Dead and
a
alive.
that's a 11 to hit.
Yeah,
It's a zombie.
they're zombies.
It's a zombie. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Hear me out.
I rolled a 2 and a 5.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
That's rough.
Chad, yes. That's
Chad,
it,
yes.
though.
You'll
Chad,
still
yeah.
make it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Chad. Yeah.
Chad,
Chad,
technically.
yeah.
I want you to know I hate you for Chad, yeah, because I just now say it. Like, I found myself doing it earlier.
Oh
when I was
my
thinking at
God.
work. I was like, Chad, yeah. Oh, no!
I hope there are
Chad. Yeah.
There is a Chad yeah emoji.
He was doing it earlier
I
today
swear I
too.
was.
God.
It's 12 points of damage,
That
dog.
is my life.
The one just squashes right down the middle, and you just bifurcate him with the hammer.
Nice.
He collapses at a pile on the ground. Victor, there's 4 more like half flaming, just barely alive.
Stabbing down at it.
Go ahead.
Inferior beings.
At advantage,
Ooh.
as I think it's
As
been.
as the most unnecessary possible, nat 20. The thing's dead as hell. But
Like 2 of them. I'll give you 2 of them,
Okay.
and both of their heads just freaking slice in half. Delphi, there's 2 left.
Oh, yeah, I'm taking one of those with an Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah. And engaged.
As he whispers it gently.
It'll only hurt
Oh,
for a
that's
second.
skipped over. 11.
it's a zombie.
It's a hit.
Yeah.
His head explodes.
Randolph, give me the last
That's another
one.
Chad
Okay.
line too.
Primal savagery, of
Now I get it.
course. Yeah. 9.
9 hits.
Oh, does
There's
it?
It's
Oh.
a zombie.
It's a zombie.
Zombie.
Armor
Literal
class
meat
8,
bag.
Spoiler alert, everybody.
Saddest day
Yeah.
ever. This is the saddest day. of
You
my
mean I can roll a
life.
natural
No,
1
it's
and
not.
miss?
So that's let's see.
That's it. A 5% chance of
12
missing.
points of damage.
And one like hoof right on the ground, right on the head of the last one. You all stand there in piles of ichor. remains of the zombies seem to pool and coagulate
Nice.
and rise up on the walls, writing graffiti down the entire long hallway.
I don't like that.
It's just like a straight
What do it
military
say?
copy pasta.
I don't.
Do you
like
know what it
that.
says? Can you read it?
Yeah, I mean, it's draconic. I can read it. Yeah.
No gods but men, but creatures.
I told you I am a god. Inferior beings as these cower before me.
All of a sudden, out of Chad's voice, it doesn't seem to be his, but it says, "Shall I be a god if I destroy the gods?" And it doesn't seem to be your voice. It's another, like, crazier, more manic one, almost like the one you've been hearing whispering behind you and shouting from the air. Chad, you're just like,
Man, that taco last night.
Let's
Bring
push
Parker
forward.
to a new level.
Yeah, like hallway here. What we got going on?
This is.
More move on that. Close the door. That was dope.
Yeah, that worked out really well.
Big fan of the anime fire. That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, you guys.
Dope.
Good team.
So you're in a hallway, door on your right, door on your left, far wall, door on your right, door on your left.
Clear it as we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
First door to the right.
No distinguishable markings between said doors. They all just look like
Mm.
doors, and there's
No, nothing you can particularly tell very well.
straight edgy poetry on the walls.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
In our technical initiative order moving forward, it would be me next to attack. I don't know if that means anything for us to opening these doors in
I
order.
mean,
or
you've
not.
been going up front. I'll be flanked with you as
Yeah.
you go through. It's like me, you, and Chad in the front. And
Does
everybody
the
else
door look
behind.
like it opens outward or perfect?
Inwards, yep.
I think we utilize the Chad hammer to open the door, and we.
Do we want to go in loud everywhere?
Legit, man.
All right, that's fine.
We are effectively SWAT.
Broken blades, cracked hammers, frost-rotted spears, and other ruined weapons are spread out across the floor, fallen from empty iron weapon racks that line the walls. It seemed to be like some type of armory, but whenever the catastrophe happened here, it just scattered and knocked everybody to the ground.
I kind of stop everyone before we go in.
There is more writing on the
Okay, I can see it from not going inside the room. I can see it.
Yeah, you can kind of make it out.
Okay.
Because, once...
And again, like
It's
all this writing,
it's like
I'm translating
auto-flaming
it.
lights that come on.
Yep. Okay. What's it say?
You going in to read it?
I don't want to go in yet. I want to try to read it from here.
Can't quite read it.
Not quite hear it from here. Can you throw light?
Oh, most definitely. I can pick up one of those pebbles there and cast light on it and throw that into the room. And it'll
You
do
can't
a
quite
20
make
foot.
it out.
Okay.
That's a real Chad
Because
move
it's
right
a
there.
bad...
Yep. Not a problem.
Pro gamer move.
I appreciate it. I can't get it from here. If we got to
Yeah,
read
let's
it, we're
move
gonna have
in.
to go
No, let's move in, man. Let's move in. I think we don't touch anything, as it has said. Let's go read what it says and figure out what our next move is.
I step forward.
Look at all the.
Do I trigger
Remember the
anything?
not touch a thing rule? Yeah.
No touchy.
Do I trigger anything?
Chad moves into the room.
Oh,
I
Chad
move
moves
in.
into the room now.
Chad, yeah.
Awesome. With
All
his
right,
danger sense.
we're with
We're
him.
good to go.
Oh boy.
Also, I reread what danger sense is. It's just advantage on dexterity saving throws.
Yeah. But there's a piece of verbiage there that says
It
you can't be
does.
surprised.
Does.
Okay. What
So
word?
he's moving all the way across to read the wall. Yep.
Yeah. What word do?
As life was given, so shall I take it away. As the blades around you rise up and impale all of you, I need dexterity saving throws.
Murder.
Hey, convenient timing of I have advantage.
Not good.
Good thing.
Dex saving throws.
Dex saving
Yay!
throws.
Dexterity class for first time in my
Natural
life.
20.
17.
17.
For me.
17.
A fail here. It's a 3 on the dice.
Hey, holy
21.
He's like, I
21.
fail.
As
Me.
they all go around you all, and Chad just puts his arm up and manages to push him around. Delphi, I kind of feel like you managed to throw some kind
Just
of
a wielding
aura
sledgehammer.
around you that kind of puts some light. But
I took my cloak and I just whipped it
did
around.
that around
Yeah.
and it somehow
Probability hack.
Victor and Randolph managed to get behind it at the same time, and you all look up. You're like, that was a close one. And there stands Christian, a blade sticking directly out of him.
Oh,
Christian.
the baby.
Christian.
I cast cure
of
wounds
piercing
on-
damage.
Oh yeah, I definitely
Christian.
run immediately and
Are you okay?
go cure wounds. on
I
Christian.
cough up blood.
I pull the blade out of you, toss it aside.
You're not supposed to pull
No,
things
yeah.
out.
I would say as you go to pull the blade out, I'm yelling, "Don't touch him!"
Yeah, don't.
But
wait.
he's bleeding.
Oh,
I know,
shucks.
and you're infectious. Let me take
Christian
care
Yeah,
of
looks
it.
that's
up at you
true.
all, and in a voice not
That's
his
a terrible
own,
idea.
he says, "Life is mine to control and manipulate."
Oh god.
Bitch, I will end you for harming my buddy.
For
Upon hearing that, I begin to take the blade out of myself.
okay,
Oh.
is any of these words ringing
Clink,
any
clink, clink,
Cerberus assembly memories?
No.
Nothing. Completely foreign. Like the combination of the words are not
I will
remotely.
leave it. Thank you.
Thank you.
All good.
Roll me an
We'll wait for it
insight
to make
check.
sense.
Not a good one. Come on, dice. Be good to me. No, sir. Unnatural one.
No, nothing.
Chad hands me a health potion and I take it down.
You need to get better.
2d4 plus 4.
Yeah, plus two.
D4 plus 4. Plus 2,
Plus two.
sorry, yeah. Not a greater.
Not very Chadly of a roll.
Chad, no. Where to?
Nothing remaining in this room.
Nothing
no other.
remaining in this room.
We call that one a danger room.
Danger room.
We just progressing down.
Wait. I would like to close this door on our way out.
Okay.
I would like to pick up a stone of some sort from the ground and etch on the outside of this door, "Do not enter,
I like it.
danger."
Nice.
In parentheses, literal flying swords.
As he burns in with his
Yeah, with the
flaming
fire sword.
swords. Cool. I want to do that though.
In like the most italicized cursive you've ever seen.
Sledgehammer.
I feel like my character is like the I went to college
Sledgehammer the next
person.
You notice now,
College.
what wasn't there before is a large red X on this door.
wasn't there before.
On this one here?
Yes.
Yeah, you guys
It is definitely blood.
wanna
Does
take
this
that?
blood speak to you?
Written
Who do you
above
think
the
I
door.
am?
I mean,
Is the
it's
actually
a valid question. I don't know how it works.
For the sake of, I really like that question. Does this blood speak to me?
As gods create life, so I create death. Boom! And there's just a banging on the other side of the door.
Yeah, it says don't go in there.
Does anyone have a spare weapon we
You
can
just
use
hear
to
heavy
close
objects
this
banging
door?
from the inside of the room.
Close it up.
Yeah.
I
like
do. I have a
like
quarter
Like to
staff.
wedge across it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a quarter staff I can shove in that.
I've
like
got
the door
throwing
handle.
hammers.
Let's not.
I say we stick his quarterstaff in the handles of the door,
Okay.
kind of creating a barricade of
Yeah.
sorts.
I don't need it.
Absolutely.
You can have it.
Cool. And let's move forward, guys.
Yeah. Another
Everybody
note.
roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Just for
Woo,
shits
that's
and
better.
giggles.
18.
17.
18.
18.
Yeah, that's
But
a
I
good number.
think the number.
14.
Christian, you fall down to your knees.
Oh, no.
Buddy?
Suddenly.
Can't keep doing this to me, buddy.
God dang.
I would
You
love
hear
for
a
this to look
screaming
like
voice
vomit.
inside your head. And like all of a sudden Christian looks up and he looks at everybody. He says, "If I have creative life, then what am I?"
Well, you know I didn't hit it, because I have mad pullout game.
We need to figure out what we're doing in here and do it quickly because this seems to be getting worse.
Yeah.
Am I able to stand?
Pick
Yeah.
you up. On your feet, buddy.
Are we? So we're back
And
on
I
the hallway,
bravely
though,
push forward.
Yeah, we need to go to this end of
Yeah.
this hallway.
Bravely, quickly, I push forward.
Everybody roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Fuck, we gotta go to that door, maybe.
I thought I was kicking it in.
Thank God, nat 20.
right? Oh no.
It's a shiny boy.
6.
16.
A 15.
25.
This time it's Delphi. Delphi falls to her knees. Outside of her, the voice emanates again. "Lies are inside me. I create only blasphemy." And this time, there's just a screaming inside your head. You take 2 points of psychic damage.
All right.
Ahead of you, it seems that the hallway is merged where only the door on the right is available to you. It seeming to like to call you. There's like an energy.
The one with the
Yeah.
red X of,
Yeah.
of
No,
nope.
not the one with the red X.
Oh,
The
okay.
one up ahead on.
Oh yeah. That's what we were. Yeah, we were progressing that direction.
Rudolph or Chad bust through that bitch. Sorry,
Yeah.
Sully's dad.
We gotta.
Are you serious? That's where you say sorry, Sully's dad? Not anything I've said.
No, I.
Because he didn't say it.
Yeah.
Got it.
So,
Sorry,
Chad
Sully's dad.
apologizes.
Chad doesn't know how to.
Chad, you can bust through the door.
Yeah, we need to go.
I've been
way
waiting to
stronger
swing
than
my
you. We need to go.
hammer. This
Make it
whole
happen,
time.
Chad. Make it happen.
Do
You
it.
all like start to make your way down the hallway, but suddenly everything starts to turn. Vertigo comes over you all.
Ah.
It seems to be pulling you towards you, but at the same time you can't control it. I need everybody to give me a Constitution saving roll.
No,
You're
I'm
looking
gonna
for
puke.
DC 16.
Again?
Oh man.
The 5 feet from door to door?
17. So there you go.
14 only.
17.
17, good.
14 on the dice plus 2, 16.
16, good.
16.
16, good.
23.
23, good.
Wow. Wow. That's
Randolph
actually
falls.
statistical anomaly.
Randolph Falls.
Yeah, Randolph. Everyone but us. Or everyone but Randolph.
How
I
can
grab a
I be
wolf.
blasphemed if I have given life? Comes out of Rudolph's voice.
I
You
grab a
see
wolf
yourself
that I
standing in
shoot
front of the
directly.
door. All of a sudden, everything stops. Big, gigantic stone door, written perfectly, chiseled into it, are the words, "I have created life," and the doors creak open.
You know, whoever's talking to us, she sounds like this girl I knew in a drama class. There was only one way to shut her up.
God no.
Hammer to the mouth.
Something like that.
Let's push forward.
6 long stone tables, set with steel and glass laboratory equipment in this chamber. These walls are lined with shelves holding all manner of strange knickknacks and tools. Few electrical things.
It's
bubbling
not that
lights.
room. That was the room at the end, right?
Hold on. Which one are we going to?
You trying to do this
That-
one?
that- that one there. You're pointing at. White one.
Okay.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That the one you were opening was the big no door.
Oh, there was a no on that?
Yeah.
Door with
Had a
the
big red
on it.
X. Yeah.
Alright.
The danger note.
Like noop noop.
Boop, boop.
Laboratory.
And open it, because we have opened it officially.
Mixtures of puddles, or mixtures of bubbles. Laboratory science everywhere. There is standing a humanoid, white skin, red eyes, adjusting things, running frantically between all of them. White smock, long black gloves, black slick back hair, comes, looks, stops and stares at all of you. A look of familiarity over his face. Am I a god?
Is it me? But a ghost?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I'd like to push in front of the group, blood kind of spilling from my lip a little bit from the fall earlier. We are here to.
I am alive! And I have created life! More for me you are! You see what I've done? Look at my creations! Look what I've done! Have you seen my tools? We shall destroy the gods together, for you have sent me. We're alive! Alive, I say! And behind you on the far wall, boom, 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 you hear the spear snap behind you.
Randolph, now's a good time to shut the door.
Yeah, shut that
The
door,
spear
Randolph.
broke from the room earlier.
I think I agree with Delphi here.
Yeah.
With the get into this room and shut the door.
Get into this room and shut the door. We pile in and we shut the door.
And
Others who good.
wish we had
I
level 3 mic.
want to either tell Chad or myself if I'm strong enough to
I
pull
just got here.
that
Lucas?
dresser in front of the door.
No, we've got a guy in a lab
Easy.
coat yelling at us.
Oh, okay.
Victor is
I smell life on you! I smell life as I haven't smelt in years. Come. He goes up to Randolph and starts to
I
sniff
check
your
my
hair and
pants for
goes over to
stains.
Delphi. Yes, you are alive! You're exactly what I needed. We shall defeat the gods together. Wait, are we gods?
I am a god.
Who
He goes
are?
over and starts to like feel your muscles and everything. Could be.
I pose.
You could be.
I
We will
am
defeat him together.
Who is him?
The gods themselves.
Who are you?
I've been here.
Yes.
Who am I? Who am I? Am I a god? I'm not a god. I am a god, for I have created life. Life itself. Who are you?
You stand in the presence of a true god.
You hear the door break behind you, like he starts to back up, panicked a little bit. I destroy gods. I am a god. And like he's just like kind of like backing up, looking very paranoid and scared.
I'm trying my best to not be super obvious, but I'm looking at all of these. Being what I do and where I come from, these vials are of super interest to me. Are they? Can I recognize anything?
Oh no, they are way outside of your wheelhouse.
I'm trying
items and things you have never understood before.
Whatever the closest.
Although you do notice a little bit of the blue stuff kicking around in there too.
Christian, would you consider this man to be a heretic?
I'm not gathering anything holy about it. I say we...
The doors behind you begin to shatter a little bit. State your purpose while you're here. Why? You're not a god.
Listen, help us with that, or find your end.
Why would I help you with that?
And I just go and swing.
Everybody get
That's a real Chad move
fresh
there.
roll of initiative.
Alright,
Chad,
Fresh
yes.
roll.
Fresh roll.
Watch it be exactly the same, because I rolled a 19 as well.
Ooh, that's a rough one.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's a good one. 12.
You want to take initiative again?
Yep, I got it.
Four.
So, 20 to 15.
21.
Damn,
Nice,
Chad's
Chad.
actually first.
That, yeah.
Chad, yeah. For sure.
14 to 10.
He's about to see what the true face of God looks like.
I'm 11.
Wait a minute. I'm rolling in at 19.
Damn. Me and you are tied. What's your dex?
+2.
+3. Okay, I'm in front. Okay. Alright, so 10 to 1.
4.
Randolph, what'd you get?
12.
Okay.
Perfecto.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Alright. So it's Chad, me, the bad ones,
Not bad.
Randolph.
Randolph, and then
Me.
you, then, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, now it's all.
Yeah, I know, right? Why couldn't we have just stayed in order?
Dang it. Should we change seats so that way it's...
No, legit. It's 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5.
What a weird
I
pattern.
like it.
All right, you're keeping track of that for me.
Yep, I got it.
All right. Is this little blue guy right here my
Yes,
dude?
that's
All
your
right,
dude.
good. You're up first, Austin, or am I up first?
The Chad.
Oh, Chad.
Chad, me, you.
Chad, me, you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, go ahead.
What's behind the door?
Huh?
What's behind the door?
A
Because
large
it's
We don't
broken
know
some.
yet.
It's broken a little bit, I believe.
Yeah.
Can we see through?
something large.
Large boy.
Does it get larger than me as 10-2 when I am Giga Chad?
At least.
Oof.
If not more.
Oof.
He a lorg boy.
The door's open this way, right?
Yes.
I start getting into Mega Chad mode,
Oh.
Did you tell us that there was an exit?
and I pull the door open.
Standing on the other side of the door. Come on. There's be a large creature sewn together, chest bifurcated, arms stitched on together, head flat, bolts outside of its neck.
Yep, that's what I was picturing.
Oh,
It
is
begins
it?
to
It
attack
is
you.
legitimately just Frankenstein.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get my turn to attack?
Frankenstein's
Oh, no, yeah, you
just
do.
gonna say
Okay.
He's going to roll in, though, at
That's
13.
Okay, so he is.
Directly after the other bad guy.
No, the other bad guy was a 19. It's directly after.
But I'll
Use a
put a
flesh golem if you have one of
I'm
those.
in between.
I
two
don't
bad
think I
guys.
do, but I'll put a flesh or a shambling mound up there. I got a
Nice.
clay golem. Oh, I do have a flesh golem. Look at that. That's neat.
Ah. Look at that. All right.
And
That's
I'm
just
going
me.
to recklessly attack him, but it's not really recklessly because of my Chad ability.
Chad, yeah.
Good try. We need that roll to go good, man.
It went worse. Actually, it's cocked.
It went
on
worse.
the 20.
Reroll it. And it's cocked on the 20.
Yeah, that's gate, right?
Reroll.
Was it 16? 16 to hit?
16 definitely hits, yes.
Right, remember the rage damage. Oh, I don't have rage on this time.
No, Ray.
You Giga Chad?
No, I did my other one.
Oh, understood.
Takes 2 turns to get into Giga Chad mode.
Yep, makes sense.
Two turns to Giga Chad.
Takes 2 turns to Giga Chad.
Are you raging now, though?
I am not raging currently.
Okay.
13 damage.
13 points of damage.
Noise.
As I bring down the hammer and go, it's hammer time. Dan-dan-dan-dan.
Just looks at you, goes, burn, and begins to lunge you wherever he's going to lunge in, wherever he's going to roll in. Who's up?
Me.
Oh, hey.
Did you roll him in at 13?
I did. I
The
got him in
audience
there.
gave us a die.
Nice.
Ah, nice.
An inspiration?
Yes.
Nice.
For the players.
Ah. Is that somebody gets to use them?
He's
or-
got it.
And it's one specifically?
Yep, 1 die.
No, who would they give it to specifically?
play.
Felix, who you giving that die to?
I'm just gonna swing.
Where are you? You're on the other side, so you'd have to like go up over the table. We'll say
Chad, of course.
Perfect.
Of
Yeah,
course, Chad.
Perfect. We want that.
Yeah, I'd like to
Thank
try
you,
to go.
Felix.
So I guess this is one of those.
You're probably in like heavy terrain.
I don't want to go far. I want to go for the doctor.
Okay.
Because my character is way more worried about the dude who brought this thing into existence than he is the thing.
Yeah. Okay.
That's why I was like, statistically, probably want to go for the gang up together, but my character is way more worried about that guy than he is the... Yep. Yeah, I'm going to do that then. And I can climb up on like a table if I need to get to him. Even
Yeah,
with
we'll
terrain.
say
I'm
you're
not
just,
worried
like,
about it. Yeah.
Fucking up some of the laboratory experiments.
Kind of mad about it because I really want to take all the shit.
You look down at your arm as you like barrel over the laboratory experiments, and there on your arm are the blue spores.
No.
Go ahead.
I want to burn him off with the sword. Yeah, it's like... all right, swing on him.
That.
Okay, that is a... Is that +5? So... 16? Yeah,
16?
11 plus 5, yeah.
On that guy, hits. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yup. Fire sword. 1d8.
What, you mean your sword doesn't do fire and lightning damage?
Mm-hmm.
What is this, one of those old-fashioned swords that doesn't do 2 elemental damage type?
Is this magic right now? Your sword?
Yes, it is. It becomes a magic weapon when it's on fire.
I figured.
Yep. So that will be 15.
15 points of damage.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty.
Specifically, if you need the breakdown, tell me what any of these monsters.
Like he just like breaks, he like backs up a little bit. It's like, you're all gods and you'll be destroyed. As Delphi takes the dodge action.
Yep.
or no, I'm sorry. Who would be next?
Yeah, you're correct. Sorry.
Delphi
Next
bad
is
guy.
actually the doctor.
Yeah. So the doctor, he like looks at you and just slashes up with his longsword. 14.
No, sir. 17.
Imagine only having a
And then he
17.
holds his hand towards you as you're like, he says, your life is mine now. And life begins to drain out of you. Give me a constitution saving throw.
14.
14. You manage to reduce this. You are
Okay.
only going to take 4 necrotic damage.
Okay.
But as it like the life drains out of you a little bit, you notice like the slash you just put on him begins to grow back a little bit.
Even though I hit him with fire damage?
Hmm?
Noted.
Noted for future consideration.
Yeah. Leg cramp.
Go me. If he's done.
Let's see if he is done.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Okay, Randolph, you don't have to help me with the golem.
Yeah, no, he's going to say that. That'll be it for him.
Awesome. I'm going to, as I was already moving with my mace to make
Mhm.
that attack.
Oh, no,
I'm
no.
gonna
I
continue
had the
that to
order
happen.
as Randolph going next.
Is it me?
Oh, just kidding.
Is it?
What was your roll? I don't remember.
12.
Yeah, you're right, brother.
Yeah, so-
you're right.
yeah,
My
yeah.
mistake.
Okay.
My mistake.
I was like, did I get it wrong?
You don't
Randolph,
have to
you're
help me
back
with the
there
golem.
by the
You're
by
fine.
Frankenstein or
Yeah, it's
the-
Randolph, Christian, Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
Oh,
I'll handle
Love
him.
it. So I'm kind of like, I can't really get...
You didn't read the last line of the book where it's like, it's okay if you call me Frankenstein, it's cool.
That's hilarious. Although, she'd be fighting Frankenstein monster.
Yeah,
We're
I
fighting
stabbed Frankenstein. Yeah, that's why I was like, I'm mad
If
because
it is his son, then Frankenstein is his last name, so he is
if he took it
Frankenstein.
and didn't change it because his dad was a dick.
Victor, are you Frankenstein?
Coincidentally.
Dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun.
And that's all,
And
folks.
that's where we end
That's it?
And he would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for us meddling
Wait
kids.
for the doctor, right?
30 feet?
Yeah, I'm
Like you'd have to
30
come
feet
around the
away
You're
from
corner.
the
you're
doctor.
only 20.
Yeah, you totally got within enough
Okay,
room.
cool. I'm gonna cast infestation.
Ooh,
him.
on the
Bees.
doctor?
Yeah, on the doctor, because I want him to like stop effing with everybody for a minute.
Okay.
So that's a con save 13 from you.
Um,
Right? Yeah.
15 on the dice plus 3, 18.
Well,
Mm-hmm. Does he
No.
take half or does he just resist it?
he is.
So like the infestation begins to crawl up him,
Yeah.
and like as it happens, he just
Just like,
looks at it, and they crawl into his mouth, and he just goes
Thanks
you're
for the
and
eating
begins
snack.
to chew on it.
Dope.
Next up.
That'll be mace attack on the doctor.
Okay.
I'm going to swing in with my mace. Yes, an 18 on the die, or an 18
will
total.
hit. Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, my
Sorry,
solid 20
so
for a
sad.
second was like.
A player, it's really hard not to curse. As a
Uh-huh.
DM, it's really easy for me to control that. As a player, it's very difficult. So I have a
quickly.
total of 4 points of damage as the mace smacks across the face.
Mace to the face.
You hear Chad, yeah.
Like right as he was doing the chewing, it's on his face, and you just like it still stays close on his face, like chewing, and your mace just cracks across it, and the bugs and teeth go flying out of its mouth. Bonus action movement.
I would like to traverse myself without getting out of its range, but on as close to our blood hunter as possible. Thinking like,
You're probably going to be right where you're
that's
at right now.
understood then.
Yeah,
Perfect.
we're pretty
That's
close
great.
there.
Yeah.
All right, next up.
Next up is
Straighten your back, Christian.
the golem, actually. It's the golem and then Delphi.
Fronk.
You no
Front.
friend, you guard! As he slams into you. Ooh, with a 24.
Good lord.
We don't like that.
Oh, and 19?
What hit?
Yeah.
Just
Both of those hit.
Hmm.
wait till the barbarian has parry. Yeah.
Gross.
How?
It
how-
really hurts that you're about to say, I'll take half of
You're
that.
on Mr. Labcoat.
38 points of bludgeoning
Butt
damage.
pitch, though.
Oh.
You're on him.
How much did you say?
Oh.
38.
He's down.
He's beyond.
Half of that.
Half of it.
19.
Otherwise, that.
He's not raged.
That's still like
I'm
19.
not
is
raged.
That's
a lot.
38 real points of damage.
I'm sorry again.
Oh.
How? What was the to hits on those?
A 21
19
and a
and
19.
24.
Oh, you know
What?
what? Fuck you. Take your take my inspiration die.
Oh.
Oh wait, no, wait. I got
There you
tricks.
go.
So what's your AC? A 19?
19.
How far do we have to reduce those? One of them can't.
One
be
of
reduced.
them's a 19.
I can D4 away. I can bring one of them away.
Oh, well, one of them
Oh.
will miss immediately then. It's a 19.
You
can
also
make
have
one
the
of them go.
disadvantage.
So one of
I
them
did.
misses? Or wait, I have disadvantage on a roll?
No, it
No,
would
no,
be
no.
a miss. It would be a
Does
miss
he
from
have
him.
blood?
The flesh golem?
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yes, he is flesh.
Bite the finger with my reaction. Flick it in the air, and I'm gonna empower it. I'll take. Yeah, 1 point of damage. Both of them have disadvantage for their next attack. I'm
Okay.
sorry, not disadvantage. I get to
Minus
reduce
whatever
whatever,
this is.
I roll on this.
On the next one or this one?
This one I can do it for when you use this reaction on one Hemocraft die, which is 1d4. Subtract the roll number from the creature's attack roll. And if I amplify it, which I did, you apply this curse to all creatures' attack rolls until the end of this turn.
19 and 24.
Okay, so the 24 we won't be able to reduce.
I
Okay.
will make you re-roll that though with the token anyways.
Fudge ya.
The other one got reduced down by 4. So
And
the other one got
then-
brought down to a 15.
And then our inspiration from online. Thank you, Felix.
Thanks, Felix.
Yay.
Chad,
You'll
yeah.
re-roll one of those.
And I can
attacks.
take
The
whatever.
24.
Hopefully it's low enough. 'Cause
Plus 7
still
to
have,
hit this guy.
I love-
17 on the dice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So minus 2,
Wow.
so 15.
Chad, yeah.
17, wait, no, 17 plus 7.
Oh, okay.
24.
That's,
17 plus
That's gonna
7.
hit, that's
Minus 2 is still not enough
Yeah,
to get
that's
him.
gonna hit,
That's
that's gonna
fine.
hit.
One got through.
Yep.
It's okay.
Hey, you know what? Inspire your
But
players.
at the end, we're all good friends.
Feel free to give him the die as well.
That's better than 38 points of damage.
Yeah, that's-
yeah.
You were down.
I,
Dude,
he was
but-
not only
17
down, he
points
was
of bludgeoning
dead.
17 points of
For the
damage.
record, that was my trick. I'm out. Like, that's it. Like, I don't have anything
And
else.
long rest.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's a short rest, thank God. But yes.
I have 2 more.
Okay, so
I'm holding-
good
Boy,
thing-
I don't even like. He was just like coming down and like knocked him out, and then like we kind of like did the thing where like it was coming like, and Chad was just out for a minute, like his teeth were.
I
Like, all-
should have raged.
And like that last punch was coming right at him,
I
and
didn't
then
want
what
to
is
have
it
that
like? You
advantage,
just
though,
like
but my
Hey,
God.
so again, I forgot to ask this. Is he immune to blindness?
this guy.
Yeah.
The
flesh golem.
He wait.
Condition immunities?
No.
Thank God. Thank
Mhm.
God. His eyes gloss over with blood. Like the blood, his own blood fills into his eyes, basically, and he can't see.
And that's what gives him the disadvantage.
Disadvantage,
He's
yeah.
fine
Oh,
now.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That's
It
what
just
gives him
condition-
Let's
that.
just say a couple stitches popped on
Yeah.
his head,
Ooh.
and then like so you just did that, and like your blood like went out to both the doctor and him.
Yeah, both. Yeah, like I threw it up and it kind of spun and hit them both. So the doctor,
the doctor
also.
looks at you
We'll take -4 on its next attack.
and licks it off of his hand,
Oh no.
and so he'll take it off of his next roll as well.
Yeah, I get 1d4 out of. his
Got
next
it.
roll.
Good, good,
Yep.
good, good, good. All right, so that's it for the golem.
Ooh.
Okay.
Next up,
Delphi.
Delphi.
Oh,
Delphi, then
boy.
Chad, then me.
So I'm facing the same direction as Victor.
Yeah,
Or-
you guys can feel free
It's
to
your
deal with
choice,
that. I'll
yeah.
take the golem
By yourself.
by myself.
Hands down.
He says after almost going
Fantastic.
down from 38
Well, I was gonna
points of
say, you,
damage.
tore,
Yeah.
you
You're
tore the
welcome
door
for the
down.
help.
So
I
you-
know,
Yeah.
but you do recall what happened with Borgus,
All right,
right?
let's make it happen.
Yeah.
Let's make it happen.
I do this
Um,
frequently. I'll die for
Yeah,
this.
I'm gonna peek around
We're
Victor
basically
and Eldritch
gods.
Blast, Mr. Lab Coat Extraordinaire.
Lab coat extraordinaire. Yeah, Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, Eldritch Blast. That is 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Nice.
Boom.
What is Eldritch Blast?
Damage
What-
type, it's force.
Force.
Is it?
Yep.
Yes, it is force damage. You're right.
Permanent
Um,
DM.
Unless
Listen here, you can let me know some things, at least about my class. That's a 5 damage.
5 points of damage?
Yeah, 5 points of damage.
He just kind of like goes back. He just kind of just pushed back a
He's
little
like,
bit. Next up,
Chad.
Chad.
I go into Giga Chad mode as I
Giga
get
it's
Chad.
Giga Chad time.
I would like to get obnoxious. I look at the golem. Am I taller than it at 10 foot 2?
Yes.
Chad point out.
Let's see if you are. We'll say you are. Yes. Uh-huh.
Puny.
Bro,
baby.
roll it.
Actually, at 10 foot 2, your head is hitting the ceiling, so you kind of got to duck a little bit.
No, my posture.
Oh yeah, you're just
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
All right, I swing with my sledgehammer. 16 to hit again.
About the same as a zombie, a gigantic flesh golem.
Yeah,
yeah.
All right,
Six
a lot
hits.
more hit points and hits way harder. Yeah.
Man, that's not fantastic.
Did you? So are you Giga raging, Chad? Now?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. For 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. It's still coming at you.
You're one
Alright.
ugly motherfucker.
I'm going back to the doctor.
Doctor, doctor.
What do you do?
That is a 16.
16 hits the doctor.
Barely.
Yes.
I was like, that's low. All right.
Wait, so it was a male voice in our head the whole time?
It was
thought-
the doctor. Spoiler.
I thought it was female the whole time.
Of
Chad-
course, Chad.
Chad
thought
is
it was female the whole
Chad
time.
did think it was female.
Uh huh.
Not the brain damage.
11 points of piercing, 3 points of fire.
11 points piercing, 3 points
I feel
fire.
really good about when he said doctor. I imagined a lady. Good job, David.
Progressive.
You
You single-handedly crushed the glass ceiling.
Like he's kind of like starting to stagger back at this point now, and he just has his sword in front of you, like looking at you. He says, "Tell me, the last of the gods, and my fate is now. You will be my first disciple." Who's up next?
I believe it's him.
Oh,
Yeah,
snap.
that's him.
16 and a 7.
Negative, sir.
Like he's just kind of like flailing at you now.
Even without.
And it's
the
like
crap
Victor
there.
is like you're like doing your rapier flourish.
just
He's
no,
kind of holding him
no.
off. He's like starting to have like almost an air of resignation about him as he's trying to fight you. Next up,
Me.
Yes.
Randolph.
Yes.
Randolph then Christian.
I'm gonna freaking put my antlers down and primal savagery. I'm going to bring toward him with my. These are my hooves.
Go on.
I'm coming in antlers
Stabbies.
first. Primal savagery, freaking kicking at this boy with my acid damage. So that's 17.
To hit?
Yeah.
It hits?
Oh, good. Okay. So. Oh, good.
Oh, goody.
And yes. And 3.
3 points of damage?
Yeah.
Like you like begin to push him back as well as like Victor and him are having this like kind of duel, and you come in and push him onto the side, and he falls onto his creations. He's just looking up at his potions, like kind of trying to hold on to them, like the last sparks coming out of his devices. Like he kind of holds them and like tries to look for anything, but kind of just looks up at you.
I'm gonna
says,
bonus action charge his ass.
Go on.
Gore him.
Yeah, no, I am. I'm gonna charge him. Just straightforward. Antlers out, and it counts as yeah.
Do you yell out party foul while you're doing it?
I absolutely. I'd be like, "Hey, party foul me." So 4 more points of damage.
4 more points
Yeah.
of damage. You gore him into the other side of the wall and stick him to the wall, and he's stuck to all of his devices. Sparks and bottles going out everywhere. You stand back to him, like, and he just kind of comes out, still alive, but barely holding on at this point. Next up.
I'd like to do I get a little bit of free conversation to Chad? Chad, are you okay?
I'm good, but he hits hard.
I'm gonna take that as you're fine because you could have said
little
I need
spectral
help.
armor
You
would
could
be
have
pretty
said I
neat.
need help. Sorry, big dog. You could have said
You know
need
what?
help.
I'm a superior being.
Yep,
don't
I
need
thought
anything.
so. I'm going to reach down
I have
and
faith in
touch
myself.
the body of the doctor on the floor.
Mhm.
I believe I'll get advantage on this roll because it's prone.
Uh-huh.
Dope. 15 plus 6 is gonna hit 3d motherfucking 10 for
Damn.
inflict wounds.
The best spell in the game.
Dang.
Dang.
Everyone's like, oh, it's a cleric. Oh, shit.
Way to use that with
Lay
a
it
death
on
cleric.
him.
Yeah, one of my favorite ones.
9 and 9 and 5.
Good lord.
So
Yeah.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22,
I think we
23
call that
points of
overkill.
damage as I inflict wounds on this creature.
It is necrotic. He probably resists necrotic.
That's perfectly fine.
He looks up at you. He says, as like you're kind of like you're electrifying him.
I mean, giving that sentence, I would love like as I see its body because it looks like it's pretty messed up at the moment.
Yeah.
I'd love to kneel by it and begin like doing like the last rites as I'm kind of exercising.
So we're gonna hold you there,
Perfect.
Chad. All right, who's up next after that?
The golem. Golem is next.
Seeing his father laying on the ground, last rites above him.
It's alright. He's gonna get opportunity attack. Opportunity comes for me.
Chad, 13 on the
Come
die,
for
or
me.
13 to hit.
Nope.
22 to hit.
Was that rolled at advantage or just or regular?
Regular.
Okay, cool.
I'll reaction
I
disadvantage.
can't be advantage.
But I don't get
attacked.
advantage, right? Because
Nope.
you're not like raging.
My extra Chad ability makes it so you can't have advantage on me.
Okay, that was just regular for his second. Like his first one
Yeah.
missed you, and the second one I feel like he's kind of like hitting you with the elbow from behind.
Does he cut
Is
himself
it
on the chin?
wait? Is it possible to use my last, or I have one more after this one, but I have the warding flare again? I'd love like the chant, the last rites, the affecting of that I'm having on it is affecting that, and it would cause a disadvantage. So you get another roll potentially.
I'm gonna put you down on the ground.
Perfect.
It going by you, hitting Chad in the back of the head for 11 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, you mean 5?
Yep.
Now I mean 5 bludgeoning, and it's just kind of like hits Chad on the back of the head, and it's running towards his father as it sees it. You're gonna get an opportunity attack on him, Chad.
Or not. Oh wait, it has like an 8, so 10. Does 10 hit?
10 does hit. It's flesh golem, bro.
You didn't see me roll a 4 and a 3 there.
Let's go, Chad.
Does it go by me too?
That is 16 points of damage as I hit him in the kneecap.
Kneecap.
I'm a kneecap his ass.
Brutal.
You like hit him in the kneecap, and he's only got one leg, as he's like crawling over to his father. Delphi, you're gonna get an opportunity attack on him.
Stab him with a dagger.
Eldritch Blast?
No,
No?
you have to opportunity attack with a weapon. You can't use a spell.
Oh. Is that
You
how
have a
to...
dagger. Yeah.
I do have a dagger.
There you go. Roll it in +3.
It's like Walking Dead style, like through the skull.
It's like trying to shank it.
Oh, it's a
Yeah,
D4.
20. No, roll a 20 to hit. You have to
Yeah,
roll to
see if you hit
Oh.
first. Perfecto.
hit. Yes, ma'am.
Maybe
yeah,
though, maybe
it's
though.
It's
Maybe
an
though.
8.
Me to beat
8?
it.
Yeah.
No.
I'm like, I'm just swinging
misses.
wildly. I'm like,
So it's like
"Yeah."
going by.
I
it
don't
just
use
kinda
my
elbows
dagger
you
much,
out of the
guys.
side.
Yep.
Going towards his father one last
Did you have
time.
advantage on
Victor,
that?
you get an opportunity attack.
No,
As
I
he's
did.
just like on the ground,
Well,
like
if he's
kind of
on the
like
ground.
reaching
Yeah.
towards
okay,
his
okay,
father.
Understood.
14 on the dice, so that hits.
That hits.
Yep. On.
You are right.
I am right though.
9 points and 2 points of fire.
Victor and Christian, how do you want to do this?
Let's go.
So he's doing the prayer, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to just reactionary, like, flick it backwards and catch this thing as a head and not let him get disturbed doing his prayer. Just like
Sure.
holding the...
Okay.
Heck yeah.
So like you did. So like you just like slice.
He, like, he's running and it's just like stab it in the head and hold it back to keep him from
you
getting...
stab it right in like the face.
You're right in
or-
the face, just to hold its body.
And it just kind of like falls over.
Oh man, I love the thought process of like the blade stops the mouth, like right as it's about the back of my head, and the blade stops it, and I'm able to finish the very last sentence of whatever the rites are for this thing. And if possible, I'd love for radiant energy to absorb the entire body, and then in the room.
That's a Chad yeah from me, Dud.
The golem slides in half. Its fist lands in front of the doctor. The fist opens. And there is a flower next to his father's head. And you look down. The radiant light finally is out, and there is like the humanoid form of this doctor from years and years ago. He looks you directly in the eye, Christian, and he simply whispers, "We belong dead." And his light is gone.
Christian holds that very heavy in his heart.
Yeah, I think even, like, I'm pretty moved by that. I'm like, ooh, okay, all right, well.
Nope.
I come over to you.
No, he's like, I've got nothing there.
It's like I've killed so many people. This is irrelevant.
I pick up Christian and I look him dead in the eyes, way up here. Those were some Chad numbers.
Thanks, man.
Good job, buddy.
Remember where you were when you dropped your
I wanna
first
pick up
cure
the
wounds at
flower.
level 2 or inflict
I want to
wounds
pick
at
up the
level
flower.
Okay.
Yeah. I just want to pick it up.
I
You
knew
feel
I
like
had to
some
use
kind of-
advantage
It's,
when I
it's
got
my
that attack.
favorite
I
spell,
don't know,
dude,
do
'cause
I?
everyone's like, oh, it's a level 1.
I do.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
I think we should take this flower. I think we should take this flower back with us. We should take it.
We were explicitly told not to take anything
Well,
that
no, this
was
flower is
anything that was
different.
not given, I believe
I
was
think
the word.
yeah, but I think he kind of.
But it was
trying
attempted
to,
to
give it
be
to us.
given.
I think
True.
we should take this flower back to Halil.
Sure.
Honestly,
I love it.
think
Chad,
that
grab
that's
it. You've
what
already
Is
got
there
the hit.
anything in this room that we can
There's
ascertain helps
probably
with
a
this
world where he
disease
didn't
of any
attack
kind?
us if we didn't hit him.
Across the hallway, doors burst open and a cold burst of wind comes howling out of it.
I'm looking through these vials because this kind of stuff is very interesting to my character, but I'm checking to see if anything looks like it might be an antidote.
I think the door opening on the other side of the hallway is our reference that there's nothing in this
Okay.
room that's going to assist
Let's
us.
go.
Mm-hmm.
I think I love the exact order we're in currently. Chad up at the front, and then Bloodhunter right behind, and then Eldritch Blast, and then Randolph.
That's your name.
Yes,
Yep.
sorry,
Yeah,
Delphine.
my name is just literally Eldritch Blast.
Big,
That's
big,
it.
small, blood, eldritch blasted horse yet again.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm a reindeer.
Half of this seems to be submerged the room, like the entire thing has been falling into the ground. Growing out of the edges there seems to be type of plants and flowers.
This is the
and
first
growth.
live vegetation we've seen in this castle so far,
Mhm.
or dungeon so
Randolph, you know a lot about plants,
The
don't
flower matches the one that you
There
have.
are, oh, so there's more flowers here.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, he said, Randolph, you know about flowers, right?
Yeah,
you?
man.
You know a lot about
Love
plants, right?
Yeah.
especially these budding plants. Let's check them out.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Don't touch it.
So no, we're just gonna go look at them, and the
Give me a
flowers
perception check.
over there match mine.
Mm-hmm.
The flowers match the flowers, y'all.
Look, that was the wrong
Do,
guy.
do
That was-
any of them
do a
look
D20.
healthy or
Yeah,
healing?
that's a
the
12.
wrong
You want a
dice.
D20, ma'am?
I didn't have
Oh,
one.
no,
shit,
that was it.
sorry.
It looks like it.
Man,
It's very
my
close.
perception is obviously off. Okay.
all
Is
the
it a one?
flowers.
Oh, that's even better. I
Budding
like
plants.
this one better. So that's 24.
Let's go.
24?
Yeah.
You notice deep down in the water where it like kind of looks deep down, there seems to be a woman in a large gown.
Ooh, okay.
She's
all
deep
right.
in the water.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
These beautiful
um,
flowers.
Fighting
right
the
here.
urge to start quoting Monty
And these
Python.
flowers match my flowers?
Monty Python.
And she seems to be holding a chest.
We're gonna have to.
I don't
Y'all, do
wanna
you
know
guys see
more.
that? Do you see the nice lady? That lady, maybe nice.
I see a lady.
He's
Do you
gone.
see the lady?
I guess
Oh,
Chad's
he's
in the
like-
water.
Chad, not
Chad,
again.
look, there's a
Look, we-
beautiful woman.
These
in the
flowers
water.
match the one that Algernon gave us, so like it has to be.
Ma'am, you look like a bouquet. 'Cause I just,
Yes.
I'm gonna
nope.
say it. I just want to sniff you right now.
That's
Yep.
Persuasion check.
Disadvantage.
Yo, chat, can you give me advantage on this?
deep in the water is.
Just in
nope,
case?
Nope. Not gonna. Nope.
Oh shit.
Because he doesn't need it.
Get fucked, 18.
Sully's dad is quitting this
somehow.
show.
Yeah.
Sorry,
She's
sorry,
intrigued.
Look, that is how every woman feels about Chad, apparently.
The woman from the water rises.
I know we can't.
With the chest.
Lays the chest in front of you.
Oh, in front of you.
This is like a statue or a person?
The person
In a white dress.
An
in a white
animated-
dress. She puts the chest in front of you. It
Did you ever
falls
see
back
that,
into the water.
Del Toro
Once again,
movie.
you hear the
Lady
words
in the-
Lady in the
Christian.
water.
We belong dead. And a bluish glow takes up the entire water. And she fades away.
Bro, you're already tainted. Don't
I
further
maybe,
taint
yeah,
anything.
but what if it's the cure for him?
She
And if-
literally
Uh,
just said we all belong
You're
dead.
right, the flower
She
is what I
wasn't-
need.
I don't think.
I need
she-
the flower.
she-
AKA the flower.
Move the letter forward. In other words, push the envelope. Let's go.
Where are we going?
Open it up.
Oh,
Do
does
it.
it have a big lock on
I
it?
think you should do it.
It does not.
Can we?
Oh,
Open it?
damn, I wanted to
Are
break
there
it with a
any
hammer.
inscriptions on the outside of it, or anything that would?
I open the
like-
chest.
Chad opens the chest.
Any? Okay, never mind.
I Chad open the chest.
Oh God.
There, inside the chest, seems to be a
Chest for Chad.
eye-shaped blue diamond,
Ew.
and around it is blue sand.
Is this a proposal ring?
Just a large diamond.
No,
It
it's
does.
a,
Be the
someone
size of an
shoves
eye.
it in your
Is
chest
it-
And around it
so
is
you don't
blue
die.
sand.
Do we notice any reflection
Yeah.
happening on his
The-
veins?
Does my
No.
ring react to it?
I was gonna say, does your medallion react? Is there any reaction?
Well, what do
with
you
it?
do? Like the sand is just sand in a box.
No, I mean like the blue gem and the red gem, like in my finger. Does it kind of?
Yeah. Like
No.
Okay.
no,
They're
no.
not.
I pick up the gem.
As you pick up the gem and hold it in your hand, like a little bit of the sand, you grab it, and the sand manages to crawl up your arm, and the blue veins around you disappear.
Nice.
I've got,
Dip
as
yourself
stated
in it.
before, ass loads of vials.
Yeah,
So
sure.
I'm just like, coat open. I'm scooping this sand and pocketing it.
Wait, hold
like,
up.
as much as I can.
This is like a really good tool for me, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna need to. I close the chest, and I definitely hold on to the chest. I'll carry this. It's the Chadley thing. to
He'll
do.
be fine.
Yeah, I'm looking at you like,
He'll be fine. He'll make the right decision when it comes time.
But what?
He'll make the right decision. Is there anything further to like, investigate in this?
you said the water glue, glowed blue.
Mm-hmm.
Taking 2 vials of that blue water.
All right.
That blue water.
Oh.
Get it.
And we begin to make our way towards the exit.
Making my way downtown.
There at the exit is the portal of Tiamat, open again.
Oh.
Chad, do you think we should maybe hide away some of this sand before the Tiamat people take everything?
Well, we're not gonna give it to them.
Well, can we? Why don't we just? You've got some, right? Did you
Yeah,
get
like
some?
I grab.
Why
You got-
don't, why don't we take
you
them
got
the
a lot.
vials?
I got a lot.
Yeah, you got a
Yeah,
lot.
why don't we take them the vials that Victor
Yeah.
has and
Well,
you
okay.
can
So here's the thing.
stow.
I like your idea. It's probably a lot easier for me to hide these than it is to hide that.
Back.
Why
So
would we
keep the
give-
chest?
But why would we
But it's
give
got
them
the-
anything?
I think they're gonna take it.
Yep.
They can try. Now,
No, but
there is an option in this where everyone wins.
Chad,
Yes.
explain.
Okay.
Or is Chad the reason why we're
Chad's
gonna
the
succeed?
option. Chad's the option.
The option is always just
We're
Chad.
just gonna opt for the Chad.
Look, if they're a cult, I'm just saying there might be an option for all of us to win,
Join.
especially Christian.
Chad, you can't pleasure everyone.
I can't snap though.
So what do you say we do, Chad?
What? No.
I don't know if I can say the word on Twitch. Is the problem?
Probably not.
If it's
If you have
If
to
it's
question
questionable,
it,
the answer
it's
is
Say it in a
TOS.
different way?
I feel like we should have a mass slumber party.
Okay, got it. Nope.
Oh, no.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
So we
I
cut
did
forward.
Yep.
I did nail it.
So
You can't
you're back
pleasure
in the
everyone.
village.
Okay, so we are back in the village. All right, great.
Back in the village.
Back
Have
in
you
their
cured
cult.
In their
the...
cave.
Have
Ooh.
you decided to
Did
cure...
Did we go back to the Tiamat people or did
cave?
we zoom
Yeah.
back to the village?
Where
The
portal-
Tiamat people, you go to the Tiamat. Like, don't forget the cave's right side of the village.
Okay,
You're
great.
gonna come through the portable. There are the Tiamat people, looking none the good. So you are at their mercy at this point. And Halal is pretty much looking at you, saying, "Tiamat be praised."
Tiamat has rescued you with this box, and we present the chest, and I specifically grip the sand and pour it across the hands of everyone because I've kind of gathered them up and told them to put their hands forward around the pit,
for
and
the
I've kind of
communion.
poured it all around their hands, as we hopefully see the frigid woe fading from them.
They just say,
We're-
"Tiamat be praised," and let you go. on your
Is
way.
Dope.
the sister here?
Hmm?
Halil, yeah.
Halil.
That's the one who got sick.
Yeah.
Tolgi, you already killed.
You already killed
you
her.
popped
Oh.
her
Yeah, but
head.
Halil-
Let's not remind them of this. Let's
Yeah,
keep
dude,
moving.
STFU.
Keep moving.
Look, I feel like I already had like an 18 persuasion check on her earlier, and now I've done this.
No.
Moving towards the
Yeah.
village.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Like you all make your way out, and you look back at her. She looks back at you, and she's like,
Good. I want to cast light on my medallion, and 20-foot radius in this dark time of cold, frigid temperatures, and I want to be shouting at the top of my lungs, "If you are infected, bring your weight to us." And then as people come in, I want to heal all the afflicted. And if it's okay with you guys, I'd love to be the only person healing these individuals.
Yeah.
And I would fucking love Sorry Sully's dad for that to be like what cements me
Mhm.
as the religious figure in this town.
"Absolutely."
Mm.
So, Chad, are you gonna stick with your buddy?
Oh, of course.
So you two are out there, and then you three go in to collect your bounty.
Oh yeah, I'm getting my
Oh, yeah, I
reward.
want-
Sure.
yeah.
I don't care.
The
I
three of you-
passed one of the vials that I took because we took numerous of the sand vials, and I give each one of y'all one on the way out, basically being like, "In case
In
this
case.
happens again,"
Sure.
and then I give everybody one of the
Cool.
vials.
You find yourself back in the room of the village elder. He's counting out your gold and everything, putting things in your hand. So I expect you all be moving on to greener pastures at this point, or on to better things, higher adventures. Are you going back to Eiselcross? Are you going back to delivery? What comes of you?
I mean, we gotta figure out what.
Suddenly the door slams open and a messenger comes in with a hand. And he's got this haunted look on his face. He says, "Sir, sir, sir," and he hands him a scroll, and he like pops open the scroll, and he begins to read it. And as he begins to read it, just this look comes over his face, and he looks almost shattered. His hands begin to shake. And he says, "This is confirmed." And he looks at the kid and he says, "It came from the highest authorities itself, and He looks at you all. He says, Jester of the Mighty Nine. She's dead. And then he looks at you, remembering your connection to the Traveler. What is your connection to Jester?
I'm just in complete shock. If purple could go white, it's white. That's my mom.
And that's where we end our adventure.
Is it time for another Chad venture?
Everybody, thank you all for joining us so much tonight. Frozen 6 set in the world of Critical Role. We might have to unpack that one a little bit.
Holy poop.
Holy moly!
How can that be in celebration if you just killed one of the characters?
Dun,
My
dun, dun.
mom, no less.
That was pretty messed
What do
up.
we got going on here these days? Any announcements, anything going on? We got Huddy's Escape Room. Our friends over there we want to go check out. We got the Haunted Trail over there we want to go check out. We got the Heirs of Isildur we're going to go check out.
Checking out a
Yeah,
lot.
check
Wine
out a lot of
Witches!
things.
Check out their
Hey,
latest
yo,
podcast.
We got a podcast.
Yeah,
Art Army
yo.
Ocala, always up to so many things.
Art
and the
Army
Rough.
Ocala's
I think David's got an
Dave.
announcement.
Squiddish.
Yes.
Oh,
Our friends at
Squiddish.
Squiddish. Thank you, AJ.
No
Oh,
way.
Squiddish is still out there. Hey, buddy.
That's awesome.
Thank
Yeah,
you for the
legit,
raid,
thank you,
Squiddish.
thank you very much.
Ocala will
Big
be
thanks,
at the
my man.
Sarsaparilla Art Park on February 19th.
That was a big
Yay.
Chad move.
February
Squiddish, we'll be
19th,
seeing you
got
guys
it.
and your whole squad
I don't think
soon,
we'll be
hopefully.
here.
Absolutely.
Real excited y'all came out. And I think that takes us out for the evening.
I think so too, man.
Night, everybody.
Do the thing, David.
Thank you, Greg.
Yay.
Yeah, great.